champion. I'm a true champion. I'm a true champion.
Round one, fight!
I'm a true champion. I'm a true champion. Champion, 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 champion.
Round one, fight!
Time. He planned it, orchestrated it, and executed it.
Oh, the crush!
And the arena is going wild right now.
That's gonna do it! Let's go!
I'm a true champion.
Knuckle is your Capcom Cup champion. One more.
Gonna do it! He's the Capcom Cup 2017 champion! Gachiku got it! That's gonna do it! He is your Capcom Cup champion!
I'm a true champion. Champion, 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 champion. I'm a true champion.
Hello and welcome back to C Major 2019. It is the Asia Regional Finals and we're coming to you live from the GameStart Asia Convention here in Singapore. What a beautiful country. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here. I'm Logan Salmon. This is the F Word. What's going on, mate?
Loving it, mate. Loving it. After that meal yesterday, I'm just ready to, call it a day.
Fully recharged. We're ready for some more action. We have got, well, I was going to say 8. We've got 9 of the top-ranked players here
Very
in
unique
Asia.
situation, isn't it, Logan?
Exactly. It's going to be exciting. We'll explain a lot more, but I'm very happy to say that we are joined by some honored guests today. We have Katsuke Sakurai, co-producer of Street Fighter V, Tomoaki Ayano, promotions and esports producer from Capcom, and Samir Tupaki, head of esports and gaming from Intel Asia Pacific and Japan. And they have some information that they want to share with you about the exciting future of Street Fighter V. Let's take a look at this short video.
With qualifying tournaments around the world, crowning the greatest Street Fighter champion, leading up to the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. All are welcome. Champions will rise.
one, fight!
聞こえてない？来ましたね。はい。大丈夫かな？オープンレック聞こえてますかね？ Twitch オープンレック。今回は僕がいるんで現地とがっちりサポートしながら放送できますんで。はい。そうですね。さあオープンレック Twitch どうですか？音が飛び飛びの状態。ちょっと放送のクオリティ上げてほしいですね。スタッフに言ってもらいます。放送使いながら英語で。Can we high up the quality a little bit? 安定したらしい。はい。じゃあ始めますね。はい。さあいいかな？ OK。 じゃあカメラもらっていいですか？じゃあサミヤさんお願いします。はい。おマイクが来てない。
Can you hear me now? Clear? Ayano-san, Kansuke-san, and Street Fighter fans across the world, coming live from Singapore. We've got some exciting news to share. We recently announced Intel World Open, and that's going to be coming in the next few weeks and months in the lineup to Tokyo 2020. So, what we are essentially going to be sharing today is details about the Intel World Open. I think the slide is going to be coming up soon, but we did want to take a moment to come back and speak to the fans across the world and from Singapore in terms of how Intel has been speaking to the communities through Intel Extreme Masters, through the work that we're going to be doing with Capcom. Intel, yes, it's a PC company, it's a server company, but I think we want to make sure that for the gaming world, we want to bring back everything that we have done for communities across the world. Really. So we have announced just ahead of Pyeongchang, we came back and we did the first esports tournament with the Olympics. But now the idea is to make sure that we can do this with Tokyo 2020. So let me hand it over to Kansuke-san, Ayano-san to give you more details. But on the slide, you can see that Street Fighter clients across the world can now represent their country to win $250,000. And that's esports at a whole new level with the Olympics. So for more details, I'll hand it over to Ayano-san and Kansuke-san, and they'll come back and they'll give you a closing remark. Over to you.
Thank you. じゃあ僕の方から軽く概要、このスライド映ってるやつ説明させていただきます。大会名なんですが、インテルワールドオープン in 東京ストリートファイター部門となります。大会の賞金は総額25万ドルです。開催の期間、2020年の2月から2020年の7月、これ予選を経まして、決勝の日程なんですが、2020年の7月、ZEP ダイバーシティ東京と、でZEP 東京じゃなくて ZEP ダイバーシティ東京なんで、お間違いのないようにと。で対戦形式なんですが、3on3 のチームバトルで、4名のうちですね、1名はリザーブというところになっています。予選の大会ですが、この後詳しく説明するんですけども、選抜12の国と地域でオンライン予選を開催します。で世界8リージョンでオンラインの予選を開催しまして、開催国である日本は日本国内の特別なオンライン予選を開始いたしますというところで、今回は、せっかくシンガポールに来ましたので、アジア地域での、情報をこれから発信していきたいと思います。現地ではシンガポールの現地ではね、昨日発表はしたんですけども、改めまして放送向け、カプコンファイターズ見てる、方々視聴者に向けて説明したいと思います。はい、じゃあお願いします。
Hi, good day everyone. Thank you for tuning in with us watching Capcom Pro Tour Asia Regional Finals. Yesterday we had the opportunity to deliver some new information regarding the upcoming event Intel World Open featuring Street Fighter V on Game Start Asia. And today we'd like to provide a quick review on what information we just released. Ayano-san,
はい、
the next slide please.
それではですね、インテルワールドオープンストリートファイター部門における、選手選抜のフローご覧ください。世界中のさまざまな国や地域でオンライン予選が行われます。そして、ポーランドのカトビゼにて予選を勝ち上がった20チームによるオフラインの大会が開かれ、そのうち上位7チームが東京で行われる決勝大会に進出できます。オレンジ色で書かれているテリトリー予選、そして緑色で書かれているリージョナル予選にそれぞれ注目してください。
First of all, please take a look at the progression system of the event. The online qualifiers will be taking place around the globe starting in March 2020, and we will also have a live qualifier event in Katowice, Poland, featuring 20 teams that came on top through the online qualifiers. As you can see, the territory qualifiers are indicated in orange, and the regional qualifiers are indicated in green. Next slide, please.
はい、ではテリトリー予選の情報を説明したいと思います。プレイヤーの人口とカプコンプロ18の戦績をもとにですね、カプコンが12の国と地域を選抜いたしました。でこれらの国と地域で複数回個人によるオンライン予選を実施します。でそして成績上位者は代表選抜決勝戦に進出いたします。でこの代表選抜決勝戦を経て補欠選手を含む上位4名がですねチームを組みまして代表チームとなります。スライド
in each selected territories, then the top 4 players, including 1 reserve player, will form their territory teams. The 12 territory teams will be competing at the live qualifier in Katowice, Poland in June 2020. Next slide, please.
はい、ではアジアにおける選抜国の地域を発表したいと思います。
Let's take a look at the pre-selected territory for Asia.
中国、韓国、台湾、香港、そしてシンガポールが選ばれました。
They are China, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Next slide, please.
すでに公開されている選抜国、アメリカ、ブラジル、ドミニカ共和国に加えて、アジア各国地域が加わり、残るはあと4カ国となります。
Those territories from Asia will be joining the competition alongside previously announced territories, the USA, Brazil, and Dominican Republic. Now we only have 4 spots left to show you guys. Next, please.
はい、こちらがアジアのテリトリー予選のスケジュールです。上からですね、中国、香港、そして、韓国、台湾とあるんですが、現地シンガポールの方はですね、一番下の日程を見ていただければと思いますが、4月4日からオンライン予選が始まります。なのでそれまでスト5をしっかり練習していていただければと思います。
And this is the schedules for the territory qualifiers in Asia. The online qualifiers will kick off in March 2020, and the top 4 members to represent each territory team will be decided in May. Next, please.
はい、そしてここの会場ですね、お集まりの皆さん、そして配信をご覧のアジア各国地域の皆さんももちろん大会に参加できます。それがリージョナル予選です。ではリージョナル予選の説明をしたいと思います。世界を8つのリージョンに分けてリージョナル予選を開催します。同じ国籍を持つ3人をまず集めてください。そうすればチームとしてエントリーすることができます。そしてそのチームでオンライン予選を複数回実施します。優秀な成績を収めた上位チームはリージョナル代表決勝戦へ駒を進めます。そしてリージョン代表決勝戦の優勝チーム合計8チームがポーランドカトビセで行われるオフライン大会に出場できます。
Next, we'd like to talk about how other territories in Asia region can join the event. Here is a summary of the regional qualifiers. Regional qualifier take place in 8 regions worldwide. 3 of the same territory players can form a team to compete in their regional qualifiers. Top teams advance to regional qualifier finals. The winner team of regional qualifier finals advance to the live qualifier in Poland later in the year. Next slide, please.
今回ご紹介したいのはアジアとオセアニアのリージョナル予選です。アジアの国々はフィリピン、インドネシア、マレーシア、タイ、ベトナム、インド等々の国や地域、そしてオセアニアではオーストラリア、ニュージーランド等の国々、地域が対象になります。より詳しい対象の国や地域の情報に関しましては、インテルワールドオープンストリートファイター5部門のオフィシャルサイトで公開予定です。
Joining the previously announced North America, Central America, South America regions, now we can take a closer look at Asia and Oceania regions. In terms of Asia region, we have the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, India, and many other territories are covered for the Asia regional qualifiers. As for Oceania, we have Australia, New Zealand, and other territories can join the competition as well. Please check the Intel World Open official website for further details of regional qualifiers in the future. Next slide, please.
はい、最後にアジア地域とオセアニア地域のリージョナル予選スケジュールをご覧ください。4月にオンライン予選が行われ、5月にそれぞれの地域の勝者チームを決めるリージョン代表決勝が開催される予定です。
Lastly, here is a regional qualifier schedule for Asia and Oceania regions. The online qualifier will be taking place in April, and the winner team will be decided in May 2020.
はい、
はい
僕らが発表したい内容は以上です。
Hi, that concludes the latest information regarding Intel World Open Street Fighter V. We wanted to deliver to the viewers. Thank you.
Kansuke-san, Ayano-san. That's excellent news. How are you guys feeling about announcing this from Singapore?
そうですね、シンガポールで、発表できて非常に光栄だと思っています。ぜひですね、放送をご覧の皆さんも、会場にお集まりの皆さんもぜひ友達誘ってですね、インテルワールドオープンストリートファイター部門に参加していただければと思います。ありがとうございます。
We really would like to thank Intel and IOC again for choosing Street Fighter V for such amazing worldwide esports event. We also want to thank all the Street Fighter fans. Thank you for your continuous support. We have been working very hard to be able to deliver one of the best and enjoyable esports event. And but again, the players, you are the core of the event, and we are trying our best to prepare the best stage for you to shine. So we are really looking forward to seeing you pick up a controller, your fight stick, call out your friends, your rivals, assemble a team, and join the competition. See you all in 2020.
Kansuke-san, that's excellent news. I was telling you yesterday, I used to play Street Fighter many years ago. If I knew it's going to be part of the Olympics, I would have just continued. Who knows? I could have been part of the finals. So that pretty much concludes what we wanted to announce. We did announce it in Tokyo. We announced it yesterday. We are bringing this live to fans worldwide. Intel World Open, it's global, it's inclusive. We were looking forward to making sure pros, amateurs, anybody who can compete, we're looking forward to receiving you in Poland. And then we're looking forward to having the community open up into all the way Tokyo 2020. So I think game's on. And
Yes.
Singapore, we're looking forward to announcing a winner from here. Hopefully, who knows, right?
Yes,
so thank you
for
so
sure.
much. It's been a privilege and an honor to share the stage with Capcom. Thanks for the partnership. And I think with Intel, along with Street Fighter fans, we're looking forward to bringing some really good community activations from here all the way to Poland and then next steps to Tokyo.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, guys, you heard that. Exciting times to be Street Fighter fans. As you see, we'll be in the Olympics next year. But more to matters at hand. Today, we have 9 instead of 8 players competing here in this APAC regional final. So a super exciting day ahead. Before we do that, though, I have to introduce some of our favorite Street Fighter characters. So bringing onto the stage right now, we have Akuma, Chun-Li, and Sakura. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Coming to the stage. Whoop, whoop. Taking their time. These are our lovely cosplays, to be precise with you guys. There's been some fantastic cosplayers throughout this weekend. I did see a Chun-Li, but I was wrong about that. Don't be shy, guys, don't be shy. Welcome, welcome. And these guys are gonna stand here and you guys admire this talent while we introduce what is, I think for the first time, a tie-break situation, guys, in this regional final. We have 2 players on the exact same points, and now they have the opportunity to eliminate one another here and now. Those of you who haven't been paying attention, I'm going to introduce them now. It's Fudo and Travis Styles will play a first to 3 right now to determine what that final top 8 will be in this APAC regional finals. So can I get Fudo and Travis Styles to the setup? It's all about to go down right now, guys. Don't go anywhere. The APAC regional finals will kick off with this first to 3, and then we'll get the final 8 to determine your champion. Here comes Travis, all the way from Australia. He put in a decent shift yesterday. Ready to do damage. Come on over here, Travis, before you kick off, mate. Travis, how you feeling? I know you've been studying a lot of this Mika and Birdie Tech. You didn't get a chance to play against Luffy to study, but you know, have you done much preparation?
I played Luffy like 2 days ago, and he destroyed me, but it helps.
Who do you think Fudo's going to whip out against you today?
So yesterday, because I actually played a little bit of Birdie too, I was saying that we should do a Birdie mirror, but he doesn't want none of it. He doesn't want this Birdie, so he's just going to go Mika.
He's going to go Mika, okay. Well, you get ready, get set up. We'll get this match going. Good luck, all the best to you. Just going to wait for Fudo now, guys, and we'll kick it off.
All right, here he is setting up.
So, as you said, it's the first time it's ever happened, and it's not like a tie in the middle to determine who's like seeding is better. They're both tied for 8th spot.
Yes,
they're both tied for that last spot, both on 200 points. I believe Travis Styles, so he won the online event for the Oceanic region.
Yep.
That's correct term for that region, correct? However, Fudo, he has got points accumulated across 3 different ranking events, I believe. He got, let's have a look here, 2nd at TGUC Major in Thailand. He got 4th at Fighter Spirit in South Korea, and he got 3rd at Saigon Cup as well, all adding together to reach that total of 200 points.
Yeah, it's very.
Starts on the stage.
He's got the guns out,
flexing off the weapons of mass destruction.
I think Fudo will be grateful that it's a video game fight and not an MMA or a boxing one. Yeah,
absolutely.
Travis is not
waiting the arrival on the stage of Fudo. I did see him out there in the. I
think he was actually still playing when I was calling his name, so I was like, thinking, do I call him now? Because he doesn't seem to know he's about to play a very important first.
Of course, he's had a pretty decent weekend already. He won yesterday.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And he's good. You know,
I mean, he was good before that. Yeah. This does obviously open up a very interesting situation, wherein we are going to have to look at qualification positions. And if we look at the 8 players that are part of this regional finals, Takedo, he's definitely in. Fujimura, he's definitely in. Oil King, definitely in. Bonchan, definitely in. And then you're left with Sien, who's in a decent position, but I wouldn't say he's guaranteed.
Yeah, he could have done it. He needed a win or two more yesterday.
Nemo, Machabo, he's definitely in. And if Travis Styles gets in, then obviously that would be a massive, massive boost for him. I would imagine, unless he has a miracle and he travels to one of these forthcoming premieres that we still have to go.
This is his last chance.
This is his last effective chance. However, Fudo, he's well in as well. So what we could be looking at is a situation where one of the players that wins today in this regional final is already qualified on global points.
Very, very possible.
That would mean it would then revert to the highest ranked Asian region player in the global rankings that does not qualify in that automatic global points.
Yeah.
As complicated as that explanation was, and then we actually won't know who's going to make it to Capcom Cup until after North American Regional Finals in mid-November, because of course there are still points left to win. Many events after this. We have EGX next week. A number of Asian players will be in attendance there. We've got First Attack in Puerto Rico, Latin American Regional Finals. Then we have Canada Cup, which is another premier event in North America. And then 2 weeks after that, we have the North American Regional Finals happening in Las Vegas, Nevada, I believe is where that is, Esports Arena.
Yeah, so there's still tons of shifting that can happen. And I think, you know, what you've described there is very likely to be what I think is the outcome could be. Unless, like, maybe a Shen or a Nemo sensational performance. It's not beyond them. But when you look at those names who are already pretty much safe, who are here in this last 8, outside of Fudo and Travis Styles, who have to now play this first of 3, it's very likely that one of the guys sitting in that comfortable, already qualified position is going to win this regional final.
Yeah, and we're looking at names like Itazan, Kichipamu, Haitani, Gamer B. They're all there or thereabouts in that sort of low 30s, 31. That was literally 31 to 34. We've got Moke and Ryusei in there as well. Johnny, who had a decent showing this weekend. So all players in the Asian region that could potentially qualify if they push themselves up into that 29.
So those guys are going to be rooting big time for what we're looking at here in terms of like the guys that you just described who are already qualified. They'll be rooting big time for one of those guys to win, of course, right? It gives them 2 ways to potentially qualify.
And of course, a number of those are not actually represented here. Itazan, I don't think, is in. Kichipamu, not part of it. Haitani, not here at all. So yeah.
A lot of these guys have done their best performances at premieres, not local, regional events.
Yeah, a lot of the pro players have been focusing on the premier events this season,
which makes sense.
Which is where the big bulk of the points are.
Oh, I'm loving this jacket that Fudo's rocking. Look at that.
Rocking the Razor jacket on top of the Side Games Beast T-shirt. Travis Styles with the knees out on show alongside the guns, and we are going to be going head to head. We're going to be expecting to see some Boxer from Travis. And I would expect to see Mika.
Yeah, it's going to be Mika. He could play this with Birdie. Birdie can fight Boxer, but Mika has a pretty distinct advantage in this matchup. Just that wake-up defense of Boxers isn't great against grapplers.
Yeah.
She's also got that annoying dash that she just throws out there with very minimal hurt box, infiltrating that Boxer space. And
that super easy anti-air answer the Boxer has. Obviously, the splash makes a big difference in that. If Mika chooses to vary a jump in, and Boxer just can't use the go-to anti-air that he's so used to using.
It's such a good, minimal concentration required anti-air. It suddenly becomes null and void in this matchup because he's got to second guess himself. And then, of course, when she gets her anti-airs in an instant mix-up. Now, I think the button check is good and done, guys.
Shout out to our stage manager, who has done an absolutely incredible job all weekend, by the way. All credit to her.
She was just kicking butt on the side now as well.
But we're going to go straight into it. Here we go. This is for the 8th and final place in the regional finals, and it's going to be Travis Styles player 2. Yeah, there we go. Fudo without Mika. Travis Styles. It's first to 3 as all the matches are today. And already he's been put in the blender. There's the reset. He gets the stun. He's not going to be able to get the kill off this. He's going to need to go for another reset. There it is.
Oh, it's a brimstone.
As you said, he has, oh my word, a perfect in the first round. You could not have started this set off any worse for Travis Styles.
But these are the situations that are
a massive uphill battle for him. He is now fully aware of what he is facing.
I mean, he was aware before, right? He shouldn't be too deterred by that. That happens in this matchup. You get rounds like that. Just need to get his game going. Somehow control that space, that distance. He's getting walked back to the corner now. He needs to prevent that. He gets away with a jump in, and it's a brimstone time to the corner. A replay of the first round is looking like now for Travis. Gets that EX out. Goes for an overhead straight away. Oh Oh man, Fudo is just going in. Oh, tried to dash in, he wasn't having none of that.
Frames and Fudo how was Fudo ready for that? I didn't even expect a dash in there.
He just did it again though. Ready to take this time. It's that fake drop kick. Nice. Gonna activate off this. Missed this juggle. Doesn't have the meter to do big damage off this V trigger really. Oh, perfectly timed. Crouch medium confirm from Fudo, and he gets a huge plus advantage here in this dash. Here comes the big oh, it's unblockable. What are you supposed to do?
It makes such a difference, that Season 3 change where they took away the throw invincibility from Tap. Now he has actually nothing. He has no answers for...
And it was pretty tough in Season 3. With that tap, it's just when you can get that tap out.
Season 3 is when they took it away.
Sorry, Season 2. Season 2 was pretty tough in Season 2.
Yeah, but at least he had something. You know?
That's what I mean. That's the scary thing, right? It was pretty tough then, and now it's even harder. I don't think Travis has a birdie, but I don't think he's going to rock that birdie for this particular match. He's going to stick with Boxer. Well, he did say he got obliterated by Luffy, but styles make fights, you know. Just often you can get beaten by one person who plays that character.
Is that play on words there, mate?
Travis Styles make fights.
Bars.
Yes,
bars.
yes, I did that intentionally. Yeah, that's right.
Well, hopefully he makes a fight of this, and it is not a clean sweep. Looked very, very one-sided in that first match. Fudo fighting for this place. Incidentally, by the way, if you win this, you haven't played the #1 seed, who is Takedo. So,
happy days.
There you see the splash making the anti-air whiff, but in fact it can actually clip him, which is too far away.
Fudo's got hit by a bunch of things there.
Nice punish on the drop kick. That is legitimate.
Yeah, I like that back away. Doesn't want him to doesn't want the tide to turn and get sent to the corner. A lot of fake drop kicks. Nice counter hit confirm here. Travis's best round so far. Can he close it out? Oh, wake up! Oh, to the corner we go. I like that he backed away earlier just to avoid something like that happening. Nice. Let's go. Oh no, anti-air. Oh, we thought he was going to run away. What a bet from Fudo. And he goes for the brimstone this time. And again.
No. Oh no. Yes, he interrupts with a jab.
That's like perfect frame kill situation for the brimstone. Fudo didn't get it right. The wake up jab, not even the wake up light kick. 4 framer connection. The Aussies behind getting really into Travis's momentum here.
As soon as Travis gets something on the board, they are definitely going to liven up and wake up. Dash up, brimstone again goes low.
Danger. That stun bar really increasing. Oh, and yeah, one more bet. He tried to jump or press a button. There's no escape. Okay, still needs one more reset here though. And he's got that V trigger. If he can get some kind of opening, needs to guess right here. He's not gonna.
And that is going to be the round.
So good. The little walk underneath, like as if he's going to put you in a 50-50 left-right mix-up, and then he just goes for the command grab. It's such a nightmare to deal with. I think I've seen that jumped once in my entire Street Fighter commentary history. Street Fighter 5, that is. Oh, the interruption. Oh, gets going again. Another good start to the round. Coming to a poor end there for Travis. He's going to get stunned. He's in the corner again. Such a bad situation. Stays in front. Oh!
He got hit by everything. Every single guess was wrong there on defense, and you hate to see that happen.
Poor guy. Fudo going, and he turns it. He looks at Fudo. That was a smile. That was a smile, but it was like a you scumbag. You know you're a scumbag, right? That's what that smile was. But Fudo not having none of it, not interested.
The fear of the command grab, though, it's too much.
It's so powerful against Boxer.
Yeah, because
against everyone in this game.
Well, the thing, because Boxer has like real no wake-up defense against a meaty command grab situation, he knows exactly what he's in for every time he eats that command grab. So like,
oh my god,
the intention of trying to escape it is so much higher for characters like Boxer.
Fudo's just like in the autopilot mode now. Oh my god, good grief, let him breathe. Oh.
Boxer, of course, can't be reversal that either. He is just stuck. When he gets in that corner, horrendous situation.
Hasn't won. He won one round?
He's won a round.
He got a round last game.
He's not going to be 6 rounds straight.
Another counter hit confirmed into the EX shooting Peach to the corner again. Checking into this hotel. He's been in for the whole set. Drop kick. Nice, I like that reversal. Walk up roundhouse. Oh, perfectly timed neutral jump from Fudo. Travis can't get anything going.
Like Travis starting to put out some of those normals just to control some of that space so that Fudo doesn't feel as comfortable coming in at will.
I missed his meaty throw, that's unfortunate. See a crouch medium from Fudo. He's almost got the critical R2 now. Here comes Nadeshko. Oh, that's going to be it.
And he
Gets
closes
the
it
roll.
out with a CA. Fudo will be going into the regional finals. Travis Styles with a valiant effort. Round of applause from the audience. But Fudo was too much. The champion of C Major 2019 Open Premier yesterday takes his place in the regional finals, and he will face Tokido, I believe, in the bracket. Of course, everyone starts in winners here. It's an 8-man bracket, double elimination, 3 out of 5 the whole way through.
Yeah, much longer top 8 than we're used to seeing, isn't it, Logan? A lot of people thought this would be 2.5, 3 hours, but this will be significantly longer.
Yeah, well, we're used to significantly longer shifts. It's not a problem.
Oh,
we were here
Us,
yesterday.
yeah.
We were ready to go.
Got my food in.
And to be honest with you, we've got some of the finest players in the world, so it's going to be an absolute pleasure watching these matches coming up. Up next, we have got Oil King and Nemo. That is going to be all guns blazing, all action. From 2 super active players.
Super active is a great description for these guys, right? I had the pleasure of playing Nemo just 30 minutes ago before we got into this set, and my goodness, is this guy like super duper active. I mean, you can't condition him, you can't read him. He's a very, very frustrating guy to play against. Then to add to that, he's also extremely talented and unforgiving and clinical when he gets his openings.
Let's pull up the bracket so we can just have a read through. So we've got Oil King versus Nemo. And Fujimura against Machabo. That's one half of the bracket. The other half, juicy, as we said, Tokido will face Fudo, and Bonchan versus Sien, a run back of yesterday.
Okay. See if Sien can do it again, banishing the demon in that win.
Yeah, Sien managed to get a big win against Bonchan yesterday.
I thought it might be his night after that win, but I thought it might have been a few people's nights. There were some fantastic performances last night.
But that shows you the sort of high level of competition we're dealing with. There's players that look like they're in unstoppable form. But as we said yesterday, they meet that immovable object, and the sparks fly, explosions happen, and only the strongest can prevail. And yesterday it was Fudo. Let's see how he does today. But you can see Nemo and Oil King ready to go. Nemo rocking that awesome Team Liquid jersey there, the Spider-Man theme.
Love it.
Oil King repping, of course, UYU.
Oil King not with. I mean, he's on and off. He'll have these great performances, and sometimes he won't. At one point, he was looking like the most solid. Not solid. I don't think solid is the best word for his style of play, but the most dominant and effective Rashid around. At one point, he had a really good win streak. Didn't have the best run yesterday, did he? Don't recall seeing him too far into the bracket. Although he did eliminate some of the key players.
Show me the brackets.
But this is what he's here for, really. This is the opportunity to just make a statement here. So close to the Capcom Cup Finals, just a few months away now. But his first opponent is Nemo. And as you mentioned, man, 2 very active guys. We spoke about Nemo's style. Oil King, he's the only Rashid who plays Rashid like this. He will EX spinning mixer. He will jump out when you got a frame of orange. He is so slippery. All right, first game, here we go. And this is officially into the top 8 now. The game you saw a minute ago was a qualifier. Now we have the matches that are going to be determining winner's side, loser's side, people dropping into different brackets. And it's Oil King versus Nemo to start. Knee drop gets countered by forward dash. This Oil King gets off to the better start here. Nemo in the corner. Beautiful spacing on that knee drop. Wow, he took that like he just did a down fierce. What choice, base out the stand throw.
Yeah, that is a great answer to the neutral jump. Of course, perhaps Fierce will actually whip if he tries to anti-air. Yes, headbutt is a great answer.
Love that setup that came afterwards. The little cross up, comes in with another jump in, so hard to deal with for Nemo. He tries to press the button afterwards. He's going to get mirrored. He's going to switch sides. No, he's going to stay in front. Here we go to the corner. What's it going to be? Oh, that's Oil King for you. He doesn't care. Let it fly. Almost got V-Trigger robbed to death, but it wasn't to be. First round goes to Oil King.
And Oil King sending a loud message to Nemo. I will not just sit there and try and guess.
Yeah, that was 2 first punish. He does. That towards medium punch is such an important tool for Nemo. Sticks it out, whiffs. And he always gets the button after for some reason. And again, Oil King lets rip.
Yeah,
oh, big bait.
Out. And Oil King showing that he can not only pull the trigger, but he can put his finger foot on the brakes as well.
Oh, that gets tackled to get out of the corner, but back on him again.
For a chase.
Oh, he runs into that projectile. The delay is enough. Not quite. Oh, he gets hit by
that
the
was
safe
fair
jump.
meaty. Not sure what he woke up with. It was
Yeah, counter hit.
and airborne.
I mean, headbutt would have been safe. Would have been blocked. It was a safe jump. And one thing Nemo does really well is uses the crouch jab anti-air from certain angles really well. In fact, there's a few Rashid safe jump setups where he'll do the crouch jab and get a trade. Of course, damage-wise, it's a trade in Rashid's favor, but situationally, it's good for Nemo, good for Urian. He's not really been having to deal with that too much. He's getting beaten in neutral.
Yeah, a lot of recovery on the metallic sphere, so he can use the V skill to go straight through that and punch it very easily on reaction.
Can't keep Rashid in the corner for long. Got to make this count if you can. Oh, he's out of there, and he takes a bit of damage on his way out too. And a perfectly timed jump. Nemo having a big problem here. He gets tick thrown. That's going to be 3 rounds straight to Oil King.
Okay, had a bad start yesterday. He lost to Narikun in his first game in pools.
Same, okay.
Sorry, Oil King. So
yeah, okay. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him. It's a fully charged Fierce, gets the full dash Fierce punch in there. So that explains why he was in losers quite early, not like him. Narikun, that's a big win for Narikun. Oh, what a round from Nemo. He's going to close this out. Crouch Fierce. Should be able to do with no meter. Yes, it is. Big damage in the corner. Nemo's arrived in this set with his first round. Oil King still on the verge of going 2-0 up though.
Nemo, of course, eliminated yesterday in that exciting match against Dogger and Bison.
Super intense game that. Little crouch Fierce. So, he's just smothering him, isn't he? Oil King.
Yeah, he's so mobile, Rashid. It's so difficult to pin him down, stop him from moving. You kind of have to be reactive. Especially when you're playing against someone like Oil King, who is absolutely not afraid to let off that EX mixer. So you can't smother him either.
I swear, Nemo's gone for the meaty every time. He's having to say that EX spinning mixer. He knows if he gets around, that crouch medium wasn't the right choice. For a frame trap, out of the corner he gets.
Well, that's the thing, you can't really afford to keep taking that EX mixer because it gets Oki afterwards.
Oh, bad timing on that. He could have got big damage, didn't?
Yeah, that's plus. Ooh,
nice anti-air choice. Almost got his V-trigger himself, he does. Looks for the activation, nice dash underneath, and here it comes. Oh, beautiful walk underneath into the crouch Fierce from Nemo. Oh, mate. What fantastic execution. He knew, fully aware of his spatial advantage.
I never failed to be impressed by how ready Nemo is to use that crouch Fierce.
And that's a very unique situation as well. He's one of the few guys who uses it in exactly that way, you know? The little, kind of like a cross-cut Shoryu, but no invincibility, you know? Just walks into the perfect angle. And he took a tiny step backwards before he realized Oil King had jumped forward, then walked underneath and saw the angle.
He knows the exact spacing as well, the juggles that he can get.
And this set was looking like a clean sweep for a while.
Use of the V-reversal. Rarely used though from Rashid, but
yeah, I like that choice using there because the active frames on that hard kick.
Yeah, got him out of that charged hard kick.
Trying to press something now.
Now he's in the corner, tries to break out with the EX chariot tackle.
Nice punish. Oh, that juggled. Looking for a throw bait. Trying to bring his round back. It's going to be a throw. Good choice. Oh, no, that's not the right option. Just dash forward on wake up into the towards medium. Anti-air in that jump.
Yeah, getting that coral punch out in time. Very impressive stuff. That situational awareness from Nemo. Always knows the right buttons to cover the right spaces.
Set has really turned around. He's figured out something. That Oil King style. Slowed him down here. Seems to be being first to the punch a lot as well. Oh, the commentator's curse. Suddenly Oil King's on there.
Second to the punch there. Plus frames. No, throw was whiffed. Coral kick.
Good timing on that jump. Goes in. Throw well teched. Almost jumped the knee. Still got the crouch medium afterwards though. Beautiful anti-cross up from Nemo. No! He's going to spend the meter. Okay, this is a bit of a bet. Going to stick out the second mirror, I believe. No, wake up, Buns! Why didn't he critical up? Oh, he didn't need to. He got it anyway. Nemo bet everything there on that critical art.
Without having to spend any bar. CA wasted from Nemo. As impressive as that conversion was.
Man, beautiful conversion. Now he's into this round with no meter. He's managed to build one already though. Nice use of that crouch fierce, has him cornered here. Good block. He's just jumping all over him, smothering him right now. Oil King trying to go in, waiting and crouch fierce anti-air. Oh, I love the way he identified the non-quick horizon. Leveled up. Sorry, armored up. Nice use that stand medium. The jump he wasn't ready for. Oh, and there's the armor. Oh, he's gonna get the V-trigger. This should be a dead.
Close it out. He is. He's gonna spend the bar.
Yes, spends extra for the mix-up, and he blocks it out this time. I mean, that was checkmate anyway.
The was crazy on that.
Yeah, super. V-trigger activation right in the middle of a combo, and he went for the EX spinning mix-up. But even if that hit, I'm pretty sure he was dead. Right, that mirror's gonna catch him on the way down.
Round 1.
Nemo goes into a 2-1 lead.
That EX chariot attacker would have killed, but he chose to cancel into the second mirror.
But I think he was right. You saw it was hardly doing any damage at that point, right? Better safe than sorry, I guess, though.
He definitely knows more than me. He closed out the game.
There's that. See that? You see that as a crouch jab. Tiny little walk underneath into a crouch jab. He does that now when you get those angles where it's difficult for Urien to anti-air. A nice cross counter from Oil King to get the momentum back. Steaming into a 2-0 lead, and that was stolen away.
Lovely whip punch. Okay, he's just controlling that space. He's not giving up any of the stage.
Nice use of the chop.
Great visual confirm there from Nemo.
Know how much Nemo loves that handshake.
Head-to-head work yet and again. The neutral jump. Spends the bar.
All goes in. Tries to sweep activate, like it checked. Finally gets the activation out. Mirror straight away and protects himself as well. Dashes past it. Just use the mirror defensively in this round just to try and make sure he can't close it out. Oh, what a choice from Nemo! But no, he's not interested. He's got to meet it out. Oh, no, headbutt.
No walk-up throw for you. No, sir. And Nemo in set point now.
Nemo's awareness and choices, man, so impressive.
You can see that Oil King just isn't as confident in terms of his movement. He was really dictating everything. Now he's just trying to maintain a spacing. He's staying grounded pretty much.
Nice, you get the stun here, and he does. It's a great round from Oil King. Can he save this match point?
Paying off for him. He's definitely had the better of him in terms of the dueling fierces on the ground. No anti-air that time from Nemo, and he stays pinned in the corner.
Oh, nice.
Catches him with the bait. He needs
Goes
one more
jumps
touch.
again. A lot of jump-ins working out.
Had to make the guess on whether it was going to be the throw. Clipped by the back low.
On a few occasions when Nemo has anti-air, it has been...
Wow!
Reversal it this time. Nice button in the middle of that. Towards medium and off the wall. Gets him a nice little conversion. The EX, Nemo's got a guess here. This round that started well for him is looking good for Oil King all of a sudden. Again, he uses the EX to get out of the corner. I love that option. Rashid, not a character you want to play in against the corner, Logan. So good. Oh, nice. He intercepts that roll. It's the throw. He's going to look to activate now, Oil King, if he gets an opportunity to. Nice neutral jump. Oh, here we go. He gets a cross counter. Front, good block.
Yeah. Enhanced whirlwind shot. No throw for you.
No, he done it. I knew he might do it.
What?
Wake up, EX!
One of his own.
Still alive! The mirror! Tech! And the two shorts from Nemo to take it. Your first game in this top 8 has concluded and Nemo's rallied.
What did he change? Because that first game was torrid.
Wow, that's a good question actually. I mean, Oil King just wasn't allowed to do what he wanted as much. He started like putting buttons in the right places, I guess. You need to watch it back to really see exactly what he changed. But Oil King dictated a lot of that first match and the first round of the second match. Like, it was Nemo's back to the wall for most of the set. Suddenly, it was Nemo who was dictating the pace. And what actually allowed him to do that? Let's go back and look. But great adaptation, whatever it was, he takes it 3-1 over Oil King.
We got loads more matches to come, but right about now, we're going to toss it over to Z, who is waiting over in the interview area on the couch, and I can assure you he is wide awake this time. Z, how you doing, sir?
Thank you very much for that. Last night, I just got off of the plane, so I did use this as my bed. But right now, it is being used as the interview booth, and we have joined with us the ever lovely Sherry Jennings. You also flew down, and I know that you're a world warrior. You've been helping out different people in different regions get their visas. But enough about the other people. I want to know about you and where you rank Singapore in terms of deliciousness and the gourmet food that you have been eating all weekend long.
Okay, so I haven't had a chance to eat this chicken katsu curry. It's just sitting out in the cold right now.
Oh my God, this is heavy.
I haven't eaten all day, so I added an omelet and I added some sausages to it. But it smells delicious. But aside from this, I've been to all the hawker centers.
Okay.
I went to the one that was in Crazy Rich Asians. I went to
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you a crazy rich Asian? How is it that you're teleporting everywhere in the world, just eating through all of Asia?
Slept.
Okay.
I literally went from Costa Rica to LA, LA to London, and then London to Singapore.
Yeah.
And I'm going back to London after this.
Oh my God.
Like my experience, this is my first time in Singapore.
Okay.
And Singapore is beautiful. It's a gorgeous city, country. The food is amazing. Food is really cheap. Transportation is cheap as well. And although it's hot and humid outside, yeah, we're not going outside. It's really cold in here, just to let you know. I need a jacket right now, but hopefully this food will warm me up.
Well, why don't you take a bite of this and give me your verdict? I need to see your reaction in real time. So walk me through this dish. This is a katsu, this is like a Frankenstein of dishes.
Okay, so it's a chicken katsu curry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me try to open it. Chicken katsu curry, and I added an omelet to it, and I added sausages as well, and it's all on top of bed of rice. And there's a salad that's somewhere on the side, but we don't really care for the salad.
All right.
That's not the important part. So what should I try first?
I don't know. I don't even think that this is a Singaporean dish.
Well, this is not Singaporean. I know Singapore is known for their Hainanese chicken rice.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to get that yet.
Dig in,
So,
let me know.
I'm just gonna grab one piece.
All right, we're going to hear you chewing as the two players. Okay. Do we have some anime-esque reactions?
Okay. I didn't put the curry sauce on yet.
Oh my God. A failure, a massive failure.
Taste the chicken before the sauce.
All right, being a Nikali main, I want to know your thoughts in the next matchup, which is going to feature the Nikali of the hour, Mr. Machobo himself. He's going to be going up against Fujimura's Ibuki.
Okay, so I actually watched a lot of Machobo's matches.
Okay.
And then I don't know what the name of the show was in Japan, but they were running first to 5.
Street Fighter League, maybe?
No,
No,
not
something
Street
else?
Fighter
Okay.
League. But Machobo had to play Fujimura in the first to 5, and he actually beat Fujimura, I think, like 5-1 or 5-1.
All right, let's see if that is history is going to repeat itself. Good luck to Machobo and, of course, to Fujimura. Take it away, guys.
Yeah,
I didn't
well
realize
called
that we were an ASMR eating stream, but
It's interesting that Singapore, we're going to be testing the food in Singapore. We're eating a katsu curry. Love it.
with omelette and sausage. Very interesting.
Sherry, taking a leaf out of your book there, Logan, mixing the foods together, something that I know you appreciate very much. I like doing it myself, to be honest. No, but this is a really, really fascinating match for me. This gone back and forth between these
I have
guys.
one question to ask you about this matchup.
What's that?
Can Nikali V-skill?
Of course it can't V-skill. That's why it's 8-2 to Ibuki. Come on, everyone knows that. Machobo's had a couple of lucky wins against, Fujimura, but that's got nothing to do with the matchup, guys. It's a terrible matchup for Nikali. Right, Nikali players? No comment.
Where's Fina?
Thank you, Shen, for agreeing with me on Twitter when I had that little duel with all the Nikali players in the world, ripping my head off about this matchup. It is a really, really fascinating one, though. Machobo's done really well against Fujimura of late. I think Fujimura won the last match between them. I'll check in a second what the history is. So this one,
I think
it's always a great set between these two.
CEO in top 8, right?
That's what it was, CEO. After Machobo, I think had double jeopardied him at the previous one.
Here we go, first to 3 set. Both these players are pretty comfortable in terms of qualifying for the Capcom Cup on global points.
Yeah, Machobo having a fantastic start to the year that just left him in this great position. So he's been a bit absent recently.
Itazan and Kichipama will be sitting in the crowd, definitely hoping that both of these guys make it as far as possible in the tournament, preferably win.
Wow, he is interrupting the hell out of those buttons. And this time he knew that was a lovely roundhouse. He saw that target combo, straight to the V-skill. He knew he was going to V-skill. Oh, all the right reads from Machobo. That all started from that target combo and block. And you know Fujimura, every once in a while he'll do a V-skill after that. Roundhouse to the jaw. Great read from Machabo. But that's a big bet though. Fujimura can catch on to that.
Yeah, of course, but it's a risk for him to do so.
The reward is pretty sufficient, right?
It's one of the benefits of obviously understanding habitual patterns of players, just character users in general, you know, using that V-skill in that situation when there's a bit of daylight between you to rock that hurt box back. Something all of you Torax love to do. Corner pressure.
I haven't heard that for a while. Great round for Fujimura. Oh, that hard kick's so good. Goes
Let
in.
those locks out. Here we go. He's got the CA on deck, which means any low forward.
Fujimura's got to be careful. Lovely use of the medium punch.
Good enough to close out. Machibo is definitely good enough to confirm a stomp as well, just a stomp into CA. I've seen him do that a number of times before. So you always have to be wary, not just of the low forward, of you know, an errant medium punch or a fierce, but any touch basically.
Sometimes he just does the crouch fierce bang to grip guard. I've seen him do that. That hard kick, that little hurt box reduction, he uses it so well. Oh, poorly spaced down crouch medium there. Great punish there from Fujimura. Tries to go in with a V-skill. Backs away, does Machabo.
Machibo's built that bar back that he spent on the EX slash.
Oh, gonna get caught by the critical art, and he gets a nice setup off this 2 to the corner we go.
Yeah, this is gonna do a big 40%, and he's gonna get the Oki afterwards.
What's it gonna be from Fujimura? Oh, he does it every time. You're gonna get a critical art at the end of this. Is gonna be enough to kill. No, he might survive that. Feature activation. Is he dead? No, he's still in there.
Big sauce.
Oh, bad ground pound. And just like they say, you cannot ground pound in this matchup. It's not allowed.
That's not why though.
I'm just being sarcastic. There's a great slide there from Fujimura. He anticipated something. That slide in neutral wasn't random. And he takes the first game, and it's always really closely contested between these two. Always a delight to watch. Lovely roundhouse in neutral. Oh, just catches that trip recovery. Love it. This is a great round from Fujimura. He's going to town right now.
Backdashes after the medium punch. Once he's none of the.
Oh, again, that ground pound pull is placed.
He wants that.
Catches the recovery on that forward mid. Oh, another wake up button. And again. What was that? I was trying to bring this back. Oh, we went for the meaty again. Oh, reversal. That's a deadly Kali. Oh, the meter sped. And it's so funny. He put himself in the corner, right? Like you said, for the maximum damage and got hit by the EX. And EX, any other side of the screen, wouldn't have killed him there.
And X maximum damage.
Oh, perfectly timed neutral jump. Oh, not finishing though. Machabo a little bit not like himself. And again, doesn't complete the combo. Beautiful with punish. I said that roundhouse is risky. Going to get taken to the corner. And she will get 2 V-triggers this round because he's used it nice and early there. Medium catches again. Stun racking up here. Went for it. Oh, bad V-skill. Was going for that kill. Bad breath for the plus. Gets away with that V-skill. Got to be careful there, Fujimura. Trying to build up that gauge to get the V-trigger. Looking to go 2-0 up here. Oh, nice anti-air. Oh, and he gets it with that V.
Stands him up. Closes it out. Very important for Machabo not to go 2-0 down here. He needs to level this up in terms of the momentum.
Wakes up with a stomp. I like that spatial awareness there from Fujimura. Too far from the light kick. Too close though with that towards roundhouse. Catches her trying to walk forward. So with a meat, he gets a counter hit. Gets that medium punch, intercepts again and switches sides. The counter hit in the corner, one of the best mix-ups he has. In front, good block though. Tries to jump back. No, you don't, says Fujimura. One bet.
Just keeping that corner control.
Oh, the jab, there's the activation. And across up to switch side. Buttons again from Fujimura. How many times has he stuck that target combo out?
But this is basically a drawn match at the moment.
Yeah, one hit is all he needs, right?
But there it is. Hit game. Oh.
Button again. Oh my roundhouse. From point blank range. He knew he'd be looking for some kind of crouch medium into critical art. So aware of what his opponent wants.
This is the second win for player 1.
Yeah, took a drink, still get a drink at the exact same time there, didn't they? 2-0.
At the exact same time as well, but unfortunately
priority system, baby.
Yeah,
Great play.
Again, there's the clash screen.
Such good clutch from Fujimura, man. He's so good at closing these rounds out. Nice position there, and he gets the meaty throw too. Just activates up there. He's in danger of being on the receiving end. Wow, that was gutsy. Just those medium command dash.
Again.
Can't be too careful. Oh, he's going to get punished. The back dash for the air reset. Guess the game. You can't get hit. Oh! Oh, much above.
For the round.
Round 2.
That would have been set point.
Such good use of that V trigger too, Fujimura. First command grab in a set connects. Oh, the delay.
What's he looking for? Backdash?
Can't hit anything. I mean, he gets tremendous reward off that crouch fierce. Here it is again. I saw Lucas head real back as that crouch fierce just whiffed against in front of Ibuki's face. Love that string. Ground pound. Oh, what was that? Got caught crouching. Probably tried to DP. Did it too late. Buttons again from Fujimura. Gonna look to activate here.
Is there.
Oh, he just dashes out and take it, but he gets stunned anyway. Matsubo registers his first game in this set, needs to make a comeback. But he's on his way to doing it. It's now 2-1 Fujimura. That was a very quick third game.
Fujimura actually managed to break out of the corner, and Matsubo didn't really get the punish on that command dash, but in the end the second low forward came out and managed to take the round. But Fujimura proved very tricky, very slippery, very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, and very disrespectful on the strings as well.
Lovely buffer. Again, pressing buttons on wake up. No respect, and again.
Yeah, P reversals, he has to. Wake up jab again. He did that after towards roundhouse earlier to make a tremendous comeback.
Yeah, double P reversals there just to make sure that the stun.
Oh, no whiff punish on that towards roundhouse. Catches her trying to walk forward.
Very difficult.
Beautiful choice around
back here, but he's almost got full V gauge once again.
Oh, the counter hit confirmed. He's got to be careful there. He's not. This round is far from one ever. Matsubo tries to go in. Counter hit. No confirmed for the first time ever from Fujimura. Oh, he missed his jump kunai. Still alive. Keeps
the strings tight. Yeah.
He can kill. One activation. He can kill here, Fujimura. He knows. Oh, there he is. He's in now. What's it going to be? Matsubo knows.
Forward was blocked.
Spends the release there. Oh, what a tiny walk jab. Such good defense from Matsubo. Watching his toes the whole time as well.
He had, but yeah, he'd been just planted firmly. He was not standing up at all, but in the corner.
Ow! Close enough for a crouch fierce. This set turning around.
Not expecting him to stand up there.
A lovely walk forward. I like the fact Matsubo's keeping his strings nice and tight now.
The backdash. Catches the recovery of that.
Straight away with a reversal. That's too far to link. Fujimura didn't identify it. Good block on the low. The back dash for the air reset. He's making that comeback. Oh, walks into a fierce release.
That is a very big
One
deal.
more
That
bet.
crush counter. Look at all the red
days.
again. 3 for 3.
Here's the activation. A reversal. Oh, beautiful crouch medium.
Great buffer.
Match point, Fujimura. Last time these guys met, it was 3-0 to Fujimura at CEO 2019. That was just after Matsubo double jeopardied him a few months earlier. Looking good here to close this out. Matsubo could get stunned.
Where was that combo breaker?
No, it was in an Asian event where Matsubo played really well. Oh, back to neutral we go. Huge life lead here for Fujimura. Definitely one of the favourites to win here today. Lots of ground pounds. Wants that feature. Oh, badly spaced slide.
Yeah, nice punish.
Oh, runs into a button. This round coming back from Matsubo. Stun racking up. Oh, let him fly. Wow. Oh, beautiful anti-air choice. And again.
Yo, giving a bit of his own medicine.
Activates on block. Oh. Oh, my days. Oh. He tried the command grab.
Oh, and they are pulling everything out of the bag. Every hard read.
Well, that's what I say I love about Fujimura. I don't know why every other Ibuki doesn't do this. Yes, the release kunai is amazing on offense, but on defense, he's always got that button down, though. He's always got it down.
If you know that they need to walk up and throw you after a string, that's so guaranteed.
And the thing is, even if they don't need to walk up and throw you, as soon as you put any delay in and they're above your head, they've jumped. Yeah. You're in a mix-up. You think she's going to the other side. Naturally, you walk forward. It's such a good option. And Fujimura continuing that win, a bit of a win streak now against Machabo. Great play from him, but a valiant effort from Machabo regardless. Winner side Fuji, Machabo loses.
So we are talking about matches that we've seen play over and over and over again across the season, and we've seen this pairing play off a number of times, and it had been entirely one-sided.
What are we talking about
until yesterday?
Oh wow!
It was Bonchan and Xian. Xian getting a big win against Bonchan yesterday.
Yeah, banishing a demon with that
brackets. We're going to speak to Z about that. Of course, he knows a lot about Xian.
He's got Travis Styles over there,
on
hasn't
the
he?
couch. He's sitting there with Travis. Has Sherry put the curry on her chicken yet?
That's
what
the question
the
we
world
want to know.
needs to know.
That's it.
She put the curry on the fish and chips.
She did
in London, and
which
we
were
disgusted.
quite upset about, weren't we?
I was very offended, but hopefully she's treating the katsu a little bit better, and the omelette and the sausage and whatever else is in it. Anyway, Z, over to you, sir.
Curry goes with everything. I think we can all agree that it's just going to be delicious.
To drown my sorrows from Fudo just crushing me.
Now, yes, you had the very first match, a very tough draw. Fudo, who had won the Open Premier yesterday. So he was on a massive high. He had the momentum and the winds behind his sails. What was it like this is your first Asia regional premieres. What was it like to go up against, all these monsters? Fudo, the very first match.
It was embarrassing.
Oh.
Getting beat that bad.
How do you intend to reclaim that pride back for your country? Of course, a lot of countries being represented here. We've got Japan, we've got Singapore up on deck. But when you talk about embarrassment, how are you going to make the people back home proud of your accomplishments here today?
Oh, well, I did get 17th yesterday.
Okay.
So that was okay. But in the words of Brian F., I just got to pick G.
Big G?
Pick G.
What do you mean? Just pick G?
Just pick G.
I don't know if that's going to be the solution. I would love to see G, but before that, we're going to see a rematch.
Some of his own medicine.
Yes, you should definitely do that. We're going to see a rematch of yesterday's thrilling series between Ho Kun Xian, all the way from Singapore, defending home turf, and Bonchan, the reigning Evo champ from Japan. Take it away, guys.
So here we go. We're going to get into this one. Another winners bracket match. Of course, everyone starting in winners. Bonchan, the #1 ranked player in the world right now, goes up once again against the Singapore hometown hero, Xian.
Yeah, I think yesterday was one of the first tournaments in a while where Bonchan wasn't in a very advanced stage, or at least champion. So you're going to get Shen trying to do it again. He's had a hard time against Bonchan to learn this carrying matchup. He seems to have figured it out now, but even then, it can easily go either way. What we saw yesterday was very impressive, but what did Bonchan learn from that? We're about to find out.
That's a great set already.
Of course, this is more important for Shen than Bonchan. Shen's not exactly safe yet, is he?
No, he's definitely...
He needs to win this thing. That wasn't easy enough for Kunai, the meaty. Not sure what he tried to do on wake up there. This is going to be huge damage, should be the round. Oh, he saves the meter. Got to be careful against Sabuki doing that. One bar.
He's only got 900, but that medium kick comes out, shuts the door, closes the round out.
Round 2. Fight.
Bonchan takes the early lead.
Oh, what a treat to see this match after match. I'll tell you what, I'm a bit hungry after watching Sherry just enjoying all that food. Let me get something on my break. Nice jump time in there from Shen. Had the counter hit, wasn't ready to do the Kazagiri to convert. When it's that far, you have to do a Kazagiri. Normals don't reach. Goes in with a delayed back throw.
Yeah, respecting the frames.
Spacing on that V skill. Beautiful whiff punish that. Damn fierce.
Back and forth.
Oh, straight away, let's flood as Bonchan. Oh, tried to wake up with a V skill, but it was a sweep.
Yeah, he wanted an activation of his own, I think, there.
I think he was looking for the dash forward stand roundhouses using the thing Karen does there. The Rekka connects, he's got one more. Meaty throw this round, running away from Shen. Oh, he tries the Fujimura, it doesn't work. Activates, gets a hit. Reset time! He bets correctly! Great choice there from Shen to save himself that round. When he activated there and I saw the meter in Kuna, I was wondering if he could kill, but he made the right choice going for the reset, I think.
Doing the maths in your head, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm not Fujimura. I don't know how he does that, to be honest. Used to the ES Kuna has been very good so far in this set. Bonchan not been able to read it, wasn't ready for that first command dash of the set neither. What's it going to be? Goes for the neutral jump. Counter hit, reset.
But he gets the walk up throw afterwards.
That's not plus. Oh, press the button at the wrong time. That should be the first game to Shen. He's continuing where he left off here against Bonchan.
Making some great decisions there.
And for the first time today, we had a crowd go wild. Of course, the local Singaporean wasn't able to defend the turf yesterday in the premier event, but he may be able to do so in this regional final, Logan. Being held here in his home country. Loving it. Cheers for Shen here. Goes 1-0 up against undoubtedly the best player in the world right now.
Bonchan's not really able to use character walk speed at the moment and just dictate the spacing. I've noticed that. You normally see him stalking down.
Well, Shen had a habit of standing.
Oh, no cancel on that.
Shen had a habit of standing in a position that I think was comfortable for Karen when he used to play this matchup, but he plays it completely differently now. I think I've been watching the Fujimura videos. Oh, in front, Shen getting everything right, gonna get a stun here. Oh my days, this guy's on fire. Beautiful pressure, not letting Bonchan breathe. The stand medium to the jump out the corner into the ambiguous dash.
Super ready, but so is Bonchan with that counter hit medium punch. Tenko.
Oh man, Bonchan is responding.
I'm not sure.
This could be the round if he gets it right here.
He does, and what an answer. A comeback there from Bonchan.
Saving the meter again. It's going to cost him at one of these points. I think he should just go for the kill.
Is that medium kick going to do the business once again? Very hard, yes. But you can see how hard it is for Ibuki to get inside that range, just to get inside that range.
And he's standing close enough to respond to the jump EX Kunai as well.
I feel like it's very important for Karen to get a life lead here.
Oh, missed his Kunai. Stayed in front, gets the back throw. And he's heading towards a 2-0, but that solid round from Bonchan has slowed down this Shen momentum. You see that? He's standing in a much better position now, just outside of that carrying range. Trying to surprise him by infiltrating it when he's not expecting it.
They're both trying to be patient with each other, and neither wants to encroach in that space. Oh, a little bit too far away.
So hard to punish that move on with.
Just never expected to go.
Nice anti-air choice there.
By the time that you notice it has whiffed, then the recovery's gone.
Oh, beautiful back dash! Able to whiff punish that recovery, and Bonchan about to tie things up here. Shen in the corner.
He can just back off now, and he can force Sien to have to get in like that.
Oh, buttons! Oh, so clever from Bonchan. He's done his homework. Shen went for something other than a jab, I'm guessing.
Very difficult to make that plus, right?
It's quite difficult to make it plus, yeah. The dash behind. So straight away the crouch jab was a good choice from Bonchan. I mean, I think worst case, unless he got the perfect timing, it's going to be a trade, right?
Trade, yeah.
Oh, no conversion there. We saw Shen actually landed the crouch medium with V-trigger stopped, didn't convert it. That could have been a different round.
A lot of pressure on these guys.
There is, isn't there? Both of these guys dropping their confirms, but it's Bonchan off to a good start here, and the crowd silenced momentarily.
Offering that light kick.
Dashing interrupted.
Bonchan normally so good in the scrambles. It's always great at putting you in situations where you have to be quick on the button, quick to the trigger, and recognize what situations you're in. But it's a very disengaged matchup at the moment. They're playing very far away from each other.
They are. And I think that suits Ibuki better. I think it's Shen trying to make sure it's played at that distance. If you're in that crouch medium kick distance, it's not a comfortable matchup at all. Beautiful choice. People always forgetting that she's got that V skill. Counter hit. Oh, good back dash. I think that was guaranteed.
Yeah, that was super minus.
Oh, he does it.
Still alive.
Didn't have the kunai to convert though.
Sweep back to make. No, he backdashes.
Oh.
No anti-air, he wasn't ready.
Jumps again.
Yeah, Bonchan's completely focused on the ground.
Oh, he knew he was looking for that sweep back to
make. We saw him do that yesterday. Hopped over the sweep. Bonchan completely focused on the ground, trying to get that V-trigger activation, and there is another whip punish. Bonchan sticking out that medium punch.
Zen mode right now for some of the players watching this match anyway. Back to the set. Crowd finally making some noise again as Shen gets around. Wow, Bonchan just get hit by that overhead raw.
V-skill that range, no with punish.
Again, loads of V-skills here. Oh, just let it rip. And he evades. Oh, bad choice from Shen. Big damage incoming. It's guess the game. He's got another V-trigger.
And again, he's in that
Oh,
situation.
did he get a second hit? He's still alive.
That medium kick. He's
So
just
good.
going to control this corner.
Yeah, that crouch medium punch isn't going to beat it. Oh my god, he hit something else though. It's time to guess, baby. Oh, it's done overhead. Shit! Goes into a 2-1 lead here over Bonchan with the V-trigger activation. He got close enough to counter hit whatever that might have been from Bonchan. When he was
you know
throwing
what was
that
really smart as well? Sien dashed up and Bonchan didn't check it.
He didn't know.
And nothing came of it. But immediately after, he flinched and then clipped that crouching medium punch. And I think that must have made Bonchan just try and check with something. He got counter hit. That was what he needed, and that was the round.
Beautiful punish. Yeah, absolutely. There's these small, intricate details, Logan, that a lot of people don't know about in this game.
Yeah, it's so hard to react to everything in this game. So you can psych people out when they're sort of wary of things. If you can sense that they're looking for stuff, as Bonchan is about to close out with another perfect here.
Oh, there it was, didn't activate. It could have been the beginning of the end for Bonchan in terms of comeback. Opportunity's gone begging now for Shen. Needs another hit somehow. Oh, nice.
There you go.
I love the way he's employed this backdash. It's actually a really risk-averse way to avoid the V-skill.
Great sweep to punish that V-skill as well. Tremendous range, good speed.
And good range on that stand fierce as well. Not as much as the sweep, but I love the fact that earlier he did a backdash when he thought a V-skill might come.
Yeah.
Close enough for the fierce for the maximum punish.
Wow, the buffer. Stuck that light kick down.
Such a good button. One of the tools that gives Ibuki a good fighting chance on the ground against Carry. Wasn't ready for the target combo. He should be able to kill with critical if he wants to here.
Command dash on block.
No, he's going to reset.
Legit, and he's holding a slight delay.
Saves the meter. Good choice. That's plus. Nice spacing. Oh, shit. Gets the kill, and he doesn't have to spend a single meter to do it either.
And it is set point to Sien again. He has really worked on his matchup, and it makes sense, of course, to put a lot of study time into
double dash throw.
Certainly in the top of the meta list in tournament matches.
The trade could have got hit there. Yeah, absolutely. You got to be on spot carry. She's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
If it's not Fudo Johnny, it's Mago. It's not Mago, it's Punk. And he's in trouble now.
Phenom out there as well now.
Oh, there's that backdash again. It's such a good option. Won't build a meter to kill here.
Maybe. Oh, the pixel left.
Shen needs to make another amazing comeback. No, good offensive view reversal. Lets it fly. Looking for that activation. A nice view reversal again. Orochi, no. Oh, the delay throw. Again, the EX kunai.
Running out of kunai.
Tick throw. No ambiguous dash this time. Good defense from Bonchan.
Bonchan wants to stay entirely out of range.
Oh, the range on that overhead so deceiving, Logan. Just missing, but no whiff punish though.
And that's it.
No kunai now.
No kunai's left. No EX bar left.
And now a meter for Bonchan. Can't whiff anything. Oh, the sweep from the safe range as well. I think V-trigger would have punished that actually, but he went for it. Banking on Shen not being ready. Got one better. It actually connected. So Bonchan ties it up to a piece here.
We are going to our final game, and we have had some incredible sets, as to be expected. Some of the finest players in the world here at the Asia Regional Finals at C Major 2019 here at Singapore, fighting it out for the regional title. A lot of money on the line.
Yeah, massive opportunity here for guys like Shen who have not. Dylan Danger was not qualifying. Imagine a Capcom Cup final with no Shen. It's a very important tournament for him. Yesterday was his opportunity after a great run. He's got a second chance here. Bonchan's making it difficult. There's that backdash again. Sticks it out at times when Shen isn't expecting it, and that V-skill got such a massive lingering hurt box. That's poorly spaced. Nice, that was guaranteed. Nice little walk-up throw there from Shen. Oh, catches him trying to press a button.
In and out.
Left-right mix-up, what's it going to be? Oh, button from Bonchan. It's a medium as well, not even a light.
Yeah, no trade combo there.
I love that pressure. Oh, but he gets caught by the crash medium. Back throw. Critical arts there now, and meter to kill if he gets an opening.
Yeah, any touch is going to be an EX tank goal.
Oh, where you going?
There you go.
Bonchan for the first time in this set moves into set point. Shen on the verge of heading to losers bracket in this first game. Bonchan's really done well to rally against the crowd here, against the momentum. Brought it all the way back to a lead to him now. Nice counter hit. Gonna get the knockdown though.
Wasn't able to close it out.
He's been really good at mixing up his jumps here. Bonchan's not sure what to do.
Definitely focusing on the ground. You can see
exactly. He's absorbed a lot of jumping,
jostling each other. Oh wow, the buffer again. He's using that light kick.
Meaty medium connects.
But the medium that time. He's got the corner control.
Another jump, doesn't get punished. Oh, and the forward fit.
Yeah, no roundhouse activation for you. He blows a bar.
Try to back, that's where you go in, says Bonchan. It's the activation. Walk up, protect. Goes in, activates, that's plus 2 on block.
Yes, this is horrible.
Oh, is that low?
It was going to be that or the fuzzy.
Love it. Great activation there from Shen. Well worth the meter to be plus. A lot of people forget that she can make the meter in a plus. It's just 1 bar. Big bait here in this final game of the set. Crowd goes wild as Shen lands that cross counter.
Big cheer in the arena. Good V reversal very early. Blocks the overhead and he backs off Sien. Just trying to maintain that spacing. Look at the spacing on that.
Jumps
another
again.
jumping. He's respecting the jumping.
Oh, catches the recovery.
Big life lead.
Bonchan's in big trouble here.
Bonchan has got a lot of resources to bring this back.
So many jump kunais this round. Shen only got 4 left. Gets hit by the wreckers. Oh, bad bet.
Oh my word, he's going to have to guess for stun. He's going to have to guess for stun. The back throw will do it. The EX Muji Gecko and Bonchan. Oh, heartbreak here.
Oh, what a bet from Bonchan.
I mean, it is safe on block and it's such a great throw bait. So clever. The back throw would have done it. What a horrible situation.
Terrible situation. All from a wake up EX reversal. Oh man, Shen. Oh, so close.
Oh, what a great set that was, though.
That was a great set. Phenomenal set. Those two going back and forth now. Bonchan exacts revenge for yesterday. But Shen's still in there. Drops
it's
into the
crazy
losers
because this
bracket.
list of matches coming up, it's like
Could be a grand final, right?
They're all grand finals. Let's
one.
look at some of the amazing moments in this set here. Neither of them were afraid to let the EXs off. Just trying to assert dominance and try and condition each other. Very difficult to do, but of course, in the 3 out of 5 set,
that backdash
we
was
saw him
really
use
well
that
employed.
backdash and react in a number of ways. Stand fierce, sweet.
That was the end counter hit
Of course, the
something.
EX Tenko.
Shen just frozen on his seat when that came to an end. Couldn't believe that he'd lost that.
Yeah.
Such a good round.
As
Could
I
smell
said,
the
the
victory.
GGs roll on, and it is Fudo and Takedo. The #1 seed Takedo here in the regional points, and Fudo, the man who qualified in 8th place.
We've seen tons of these guys, haven't we, this year? I mean, it started the year when Fudo switched to Birdie. It was so many matches between him and Takedo, and we saw casual environments on stream, in tournament.
Yeah, 2 names that you expect to always see in the top 8 at the start of the season, but Takedo definitely hasn't had a great run as of recent.
Not recently, no. I agree.
Been falling by the wayside, losing to names you'd maybe be surprised at.
Yeah, well, we saw just now during all this intense
Lost to
play.
Nauman this weekend, the Sakura player.
Yeah. I was just going to point out that, as you saw, we both saw, like, everyone in the crowd was going crazy just now. Loads of Singaporeans cheering for Shen, some of the Japanese cheering for Bonchan. Fudo was just sat in the middle of the crowd. I should have taken a video. Sorry, Takedo, thank you. Was just sat in the middle of the crowd. Just in meditation mode. No expression at all. Eyes closed. Hands in like a zen-like a stance.
He's just focused on the work in hand.
That's it. He knew it was
Just
next
on
up.
job.
Handshake there from Fudo. Great respect between these two. Been going back and forth for years.
Fudo with a smart choice, wearing a jacket in here, keep him warm. Takedo's body temperature, I'm sure, is at the optimum level. Probably got the smart watch telling him exactly what the BPM is on his heart rate.
Yeah, really into his
Blood
health and
sugar
fitness these
levels,
days.
everything. Firing at optimum level. It's going to be Birdie against Akuma, as expected. And we saw Takedo play this matchup early on in the season. When I say NorCal Regionals, he played this matchup holding up forward on the stage.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's decided now. The ground game is it's a long ticker. Man ain't on that ground
Put it
game.
shortly.
Oh
it's a
my
long
days,
tick.
that was in front.
Wow, that was horrible.
Yeah, because that ground game can be oh wow, great start. And this is what happens on the ground often. I mean, you can whiff punish a button or two, but you're probably going to get clattered by a few things before you do.
It's really difficult to whiff punish buttons. I mean, like his lights are probably some of the easiest buttons to whiff punish using the hurt boxes.
Yeah, his mediums are incredibly good.
Can't really play a fireball game because of the bullhorn and the extension of the hurt box and Shoto fireball animations. Oh, he just overhits him out the corner. And yeah, it looks like Takedo's going to have to take to the skies in this one.
Yeah, and he does this nice little mix-up. Obviously, you got the bullhorn anti-air. He'll do a jump fireball to evade that. Then he got a normal jump that beats the bullhorn anti-air.
Early palm as well.
Early palm as well. He's not taken to the air yet though. He's fighting this quite comfortable on the
Dive
ground.
kick beats the crouch medium, so it's kind of like a rock paper scissors every time Akuma jumps in. But
yeah, Birdie's got a guess, you know.
He hasn't really got the health to take it, but if he does get in, Birdie doesn't really have the defensive options to get him off.
Nice, he's done very well to corner. Yeah, a nice dash up with a jab. So good. Such a good choice.
Akuma -1 off the dash.
Yes.
So he's actually neutral.
Exactly, against Birdie, yeah. You get a trade at best.
Why is he -1 off
No
the
one
dash?
knows.
Why? With the free frame, that's not fair. Banana comes out.
Nice walk forward block there of that banana. I've definitely been hit once or twice trying to walk forward and block that thing.
Absolutely holding down bullhorn now. Takedo has not thrown it.
There's that fireball. Nice little delay on the anti-air choice.
Yeah, just to make sure. There is recovery, of course.
Oh, this round 2 solid. That was just a brick wall round from Fudo. He had the critical art there to make sure as well.
I really like him taking his time on that anti-air option and absolutely being certain on what option that Takedo was showing him in his air attack.
Yeah, very well chosen. It wasn't at the angle as well where it's a bit ambiguous to jump in. It was blatantly in front. I think he backdashed just beforehand as well.
Round 1. Fight.
Love that choice. Fudo takes the first game. One of the trickier matchups for Akuma. Well-spaced sweep there. I don't think that was punishable. Oh, finally a whiff punish. Not easiest to do, but that stand medium does give him a chance against just about any normal. Anti-air's the jump out attempt.
Hold them plus frames.
Oh, that's too close this time. Didn't activate. Not sure what Fudo's looking for there. I guess he wanted to activate, but it would have been punishable. He chose not to, hoping Takedo would not get the punish, but he was ready.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, anti-air
Big
choice.
boy taking anti-air.
Just demon flips out there. Buttons after that. Stun racking up here. Got to be careful there, Takedo. Nice use of the fireball there just to recover. Stick that plasma on the screen. Nice trade for that. Fudo.
Fudo straight back into that space where he can react with bullhorn if he's ready for it.
It's a guaranteed jab off the back of that.
The medium point.
Yeah, that medium was still recovering. No, I don't know what point it was, but it was still recovering. Very good walking forward blocking that. Oh, lovely use of the grouse jab. That was an activation incoming as well from Takedo. I haven't really seen much V-trigger from Takedo in this set. Not been given a chance to activate. That bullhorn's such a good answer. Okay, that stand medium kick seems to be the one thing that... Oh, wow, what a choice.
Uses the armor to deal with the jump in that time. Oh my
Goodness, the range.
Takedo not being put off though.
Dash.
Punish on that sweep.
Just activates now, can't get hit. This is where Birdie becomes very dangerous to that V-trigger too.
That fierce. Has to be wary of that fierce.
Oh, just get gripped up.
Minus, he knows.
He's one hit away now from winning this Fudo. Just because of that V-trigger.
Easily.
Oh!
My word!
Oh, just about missed. There's that bullhorn. One command grab will kill. Just goes for the string. He's almost got the critical art too. There's another jump from Takedo. Oh, nice. The button to stop the critical art from hitting. The jump back.
Was it time to block? Makes it safe. -2. Presses the button straight
punish,
away.
No! Wasn't ready for that sweep. Oh, he can chip him out here. He's got to be careful. Takedo goes in. Jumps away.
He has to go in.
He needs to get something going here in plus frames or he's going to get chipped out. Goes in, there it is. Took his time, found the opportunity to dash. And the
Nice to
stand
dash in
medium.
and get off a medium punch as well.
He's looking for something else, I guess. Awesome play there from Fudo. He goes into a 2-0 lead here.
Fight.
He's got such an awkward forward dash. Like the animation.
It's one of the dashes that's it's a bit slower as well.
Incredibly slow. It's like 23.
Whole body kind of swerves
Like
with it.
slower than bicycles.
Look at that optimal punish and corner carry.
It's just got a really janky
Oh,
animation.
that was
wow,
sick!
The
The
dash,
dash.
and he's still anti-air.
Just to make sure. Beautiful play from Takedo, but he's still 2-0 down here. And this round is far from won.
Yes.
That ball.
And he uses that as an opportunity to activate that V-Trigger 2 as well. Oh, staying at the range where if he does try and fireball, that Fierce is going to clip him, and he's going to be in a world of hurt again.
Oh. Yeah, you see the amount of fireballs just reduces significantly when he's got that V-Trigger. Neutral jump, gets counter hit, too far overhead. Takedo's got to be careful sitting in that position. He gets away with that fireball. Again, he's just slowly coming back here. Oh my goodness, Fudo!
Hooked up with his hands in his pockets. Shades of Orange Cassidy in AEW.
Oh!
The V-Trigger is now gone.
So hard to finish off. Fudo's brought this round right back.
Listen, if Fudo clips him with anything, he's got the round.
Plenty of time as well, 20
that
seconds.
CA is going to kill.
Oh my days!
Where are you going?
Oh, he's dead!
The head
Oh, he's alive!
He's got pixels!
Sure you can! Oh, what a tense moment. I could have sworn that EX was going to kill, but it
He
wasn't.
couldn't have got any closer to it, not killing.
Had to pop off with that DP, man. Let it fly. Man, Fudo really making this as hard as he can for Takedo. He's right into that sweep, well placed. No whiffed, no whiff punish. Oh, the sweep again. To the corner you go. Don't want to get close to the corner there with this character. Easily one of the best corner games in the game, Birdie.
There we go, starting to go for that aerial attack. I love that jump back roundhouse. That was a great use of occupying space. That is a guaranteed punish. It doesn't need meter for it. One of the few characters that can punish it.
Oh, buttons. He's desperately trying to get his first game in this set. It's not going to happen.
And that was really early as opposed to the late bullhorn that he let off earlier in the set. That was super early.
He's doing really well to stand away from the angle where Akuma's got that cross-up angle where he can mix him up with the jump. He's staying well out of that distance while still playing footsies because Birdie's got such good range. Tried to bait out a stand crouch medium. Jumps right back in again. Wasn't ready for that medium punch on wake up though. Set point here to... Oh.
Just clears that banana.
In right now, Takedo.
Takedo needs to make something happen. Super wary, gets clipped low, but that's it, nothing more. Where's that force? There it is. Activation stations.
Doesn't dash in, just chooses to walk up.
Yeah, he's scared of encroaching into that space and getting clipped because he knows.
Fudo's one hit away from winning this.
Menu.
Nice air fireball. Thought he was going to demon there, he chose not to. Tries to jump in again, no juggle, too far away, gets a throw.
Can he chip it?
I'm not sure which critical art wins. Back to neutral we go. Fudo's still got one more chain if he needs. Goes in with an EX. Oh! He jumped out! Oh, he's X! Oh my god, he's alive! He's alive! Oh, he's got to find a way. He gets it! He gets it in the end. What a tense set between these two. Oh.
And this is just the first round of matches.
Oh,
this is not
my
the
goodness.
finals.
Wow.
These are not elimination matches. This is the first round of matches. Easily the strongest region in the world. That is undebatable right now. And they're showing why. We've had some incredible first round matches here.
Instant overhead kept Takedo alive. Wasn't able to punish the critical art. Man, what a sequence.
Nice.
That stand medium is the only thing that seems to get whiff punished. I'm not sure if you keep using it. It's the only one button that seems to have a hurt box on it. Walks into that fierce. Takedo growing into this set. Counter hit.
Yeah, when he gets in, Now he is finally been able to convert it into something there. Gets the stun, and that will be the round.
Beautiful round from Takedo. His most dominant round so far this set.
We saw him actually try and finish a round yesterday using standing roundhouse into light DP, and it didn't do enough damage, and he almost lost off of it.
I missed that one. I must have been off eating or something. Poor meter manners. Poor meter assessment. Health assessment.
I mean, he could just do the standard combo and not spend any bars.
Trying to be extra. Nice reaction there to what wasn't a safe jump there. Overhead does a nice chunk of damage, doesn't it?
It's a nice trade.
Fudo trying to get himself back to match point. Nice confirm with that crouch meter from Takedo though. Fudo's now cornered. Dashes in and just waits. Tries to jump in. Laid back throw, well teched.
Good defense, solid defense here from Fudo, not getting opened up.
Oh, that's it!
I didn't. He gets away again with a dash. Takedo not ready.
Dash in short. What a choice. Something you don't see often from Birdie, man. Just not expecting him to dash. Catches Takedo off, counter hit. And he moves into set point again here. Can he close it out this time? Takedo with a clear meter advantage. What? The range on that thing. And the ball
That
horn.
was so late as well. You cannot throw those fireballs if he's got that ball horn charge.
Trying to back throw, not going to let him. There's a fireball mix up. Gets a throw again. Takedo becoming more aggressive here. Had to block that with perfectly angled cross up. Didn't want to risk the chance of DP whiffing. Oh, he's got a big lead now. Activation.
Nicely timed jump as well. Doesn't have to take a mix up after blocking the red fireball.
Runs into the EX.
Can Fudo close it out?
Takedo still got some fireballs here if he can get some activation. Fudo being very slippery though. Oh, great play. Only -6 on that fierce punch. Stuck it out and finally Fudo closes it out. Solid final round there against Takedo to keep himself winners. And the guy who qualified on the last minute, as we see so often in these Capcom Cup scenarios, wins the first game of the official top 8.
And the reigning champion of the Open Premier, the new champion, advances in winner's side. Takedo again.
He's on fire this weekend,
drops
isn't he?
down to
Fudo.
losers, and that was a very impressive performance on defense specifically from Fudo. He wasn't able to stop Takedo getting in for the whole game. There was a couple. I'd say there's 2 sequences where Takedo just ran set play over.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and
For the most part, it was, even when Takedo won the rounds, it was quite uphill. He had to
they
work
were long
hard.
rounds. Those are long sets that
Right.
we've had. And to be honest with you, I've enjoyed every minute so far. We've had some incredible matches, and that was
Juicy
just the
matches.
first round of this top 8 at regional finals. We're going to take a very short break, and we're going to be back on the other side as we continue our march to find out who is going to be the Asian regional champion for 2019 here from Singapore. Don't go anywhere.
Can't start the show without Star.
Bracket. Final game in grand finals. That is it. Last game, last set. Is this for the killing?
That was clean, guys. That was pretty clean.
My sweet sound of mine. Your 2019 Street Fighter V champion.
There's the critical art again. He's so quick with it.
Let's turn up the heat.
This is the path of my destiny. Come on! I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind. Rashid wins. Remember the name well.
Welcome back to C Major 2019. We are continuing through this APAC Regional Final. We've had... Z, you alright, mate?
I'm so saddened by the match.
Oh, Shen.
Yes.
Shenpai.
I know as an Ibuki sympathist, so too are you, but that's the way it goes.
Listen, I'm a big Bonchan fan, but I'm rooting for Shen all the way there, especially in his home country. Listen, he's still in there. But unfortunately, his next match is not an easy one. I don't think there's such a thing as an easy match in this... I mean, this has got to be the most difficult regional final you could possibly think of. Shen will be playing against Tokido next. Taking a look at the bracket so far, Fudo will take on Bonchan, Fujimura will take on Nemo, and then of course in the other losers bracket match you have Machabo taking on Oil King. I mean, each one of these matches could be a grand final at a premiere, so it's just a ridiculous standard that we're dealing with here. The crowd was finally getting pumped, getting hyped, getting behind Shen there. We need their energy for this set, don't we, see? We need their energy to see Shen through what he's up against, which is easily the best Akuma in the world.
We need Xian because I think if he were to lose, he would take away half of the home crowd. We need to retain the audience. They need to go buy things at the food court and spend their precious Singaporean dollars in... Look at that.
Basic economics, man. Come on, let's go. So Shen will be taking on Tokido. Actually, I don't recall seeing these guys too often this year.
I do not think they've played in recent times, but this was actually once upon a time in 2013 your EVO Grand Finals matchup. Here they are, fast forward 6 years later, back in Xian's hometown of Singapore, now vying for the right to survive in the Asia regionals.
Well, I mean, if we're speaking frankly, Shen needs this way more than Tokido does. Tokido's pretty much good. He had even though he's not been his usual dominant self, he's sitting in a pretty position in terms of qualification points. Shen just in that point where another performance or a performance here in this, winning this, will get him through. But he's in danger of not making Capcom Cup this year, which is just crazy to think.
He did not know that. We were all sitting down. It was me, him, and Oil King, and we're discussing, hey, you're kind of in danger here. He's like, what? No, I'm good. I won a lot in the beginning of the year. And so I think a lot of the rule set was lost upon Xian, and now he's trying to make it up in this scramble.
No way. He wasn't aware? Oh, my goodness.
He was not aware. His manager did not tell him about the point structure as he goes for the light kick. Kazugiri buffer there.
Man, if we're going off the last 3 results I see here...
How does he fare against Tokido?
He was in Grand Finals at Battle Arena Melbourne, and Tokido came back to win that 6-1.
Oh my god, 6-1. All right, so anytime I think you beat someone in 6-1, pretty convincing fashion, you definitely have their number. He's working almost on a stun here.
There might have been some sets before that. I'm not sure, but from what I see here, Tokido's definitely got the edge in recent recorded history.
Xian with the trigger on deck. Oh, nice over-under. There we go, clean hit. See if he keeps the corner or he switches sides here. Oh my god!
What a choice. That should be the round. He's got the meter to kill here.
Good calculation of the stun there for Xian.
Big bet there on that jump over. Didn't Kunai release neither. Just jumped over. All right, first round goes to Shen.
Okay, try to cover the parry.
I think he thought it was a Kunai, didn't he? So did it too early.
That standing jab from Tokido, so good in the way that he really abuses that walk speed.
What a jump again!
Speed of that hit, but very good jump from Xian. He's doing a good job now. And
we saw him using jumps really well against Bonchan earlier as well.
I did notice a lack of anti-airs, though, from...
Yeah, Bonchan fully focused on the ground. He made that conscious decision to just not focus on anti-air.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice your anti-air game just to put in all that concentration as it goes directly into the CA. Throws up the signs for the ninjutsu.
Very solid first performance here. Come on, guys, this is your local player, Singapore here. Come on, make some noise. Shen's just taking the first round here.
They're tired of... He actually bullies them during the remainder of the year. Right now, all of the hope, the collective hope of Singapore.
I think they felt maybe they celebrated a bit prematurely last time and
okay.
Blew up in their faces.
You want fans curse, the commentators curse.
Early cheering there, Z. Oh, nice positioning for that whiff punish there for Tokido.
Xian, how we get out of the corner?
Oh,
just
that was definitely punishable.
That.
Oh, he's ready for the counter this time.
Nice command dash to switch sides with Tokido as they fight it in the middle now. Oh. God, he's so good with that stand jab.
Oh, beautiful timing on that stand medium. Just when Shen thought it was a chance to approach. That should be it. EX.
Be it.
Beautiful play there from Tokido to take out that round. That stand medium kick just applied in the perfect times. Shen running straight into it. He takes the first round of the second game. Oh, nice delay on that crouch light, but didn't follow up. Another jump kunai.
Oh,
executioner not punished.
Okay, but he does get on
Lots
the
of
missed
problems
Tatsu. Very close from getting punished on the neutral jump. Tokido, good back, strong.
Again, he catches him approaching.
I'm not sure if it's a preemptive low medium just standing out there, but he's been so good at reacting to the dashes. Another one.
It's just the anticipation's so good. And look at the stun racking up here. Actually, he's got critical, like one hit and he's dead.
Oh my God, he's plus after
that.
that.
Oh my days. Oh, the tiny little delay into the crouch medium. And Tokido with a very convincing second game. Makes it one apiece here. Hard to believe one of these guys will not be winning this tournament today. One of them's got to go out this early.
I don't think Sin's won his own regional in a while now. It just becomes such a difficult tournament to win.
Well, he's just in such a strong region. We already saw with the Olympics how much attention is given to this region. To qualify, all the Japanese players here as well. Home advantage or not, it's going to be an ask.
Good wake up with the target combo. Oh wow!
Nice
Quick punish
backdash.
on the ground pound.
Just crouch medium punches just whiffing in Tokido's face. But be careful. Oh, bad kunai. Stayed in front. He switches the side up. Good patient block there, but Tokido goes in again. Look how that stun is racked up.
What?
Oh my days! Shit, stop!
Oh, but he didn't get on the way back, but he still got his way out of the corner and out of a juicy situation.
Needed to be a... Oh, what a chase! He's dead!
Dash.
Oh, how unfortunate for Shen. The positional, the corner, I think, is what made that kunai, the shuriken whiff. Off the back of that punish, I wonder if he did a rider, if it would have made it juggle.
That's the first time that Tokido really chased down Sin like that, but he
Yeah,
had smelled the fear.
Ibuki's always had quite a slow backdash compared to the rest of the class in all her Street Fighters. Able to dash up on anticipation and punish the recovery.
It's a very bouncy backdash, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly that. That round off that beautiful punish of the air fireball.
I wonder if Sin, if that was the optimal. Okay, he's gonna get
it. We'll take the hard knockdown. Oh, demon flip palm. No quick rise. No anti-air.
Wow, tried to chase the backdash, but was able to block in time.
Oh, not ready. Backdash is out. No. Has the count hit confirmed. Should be able to close out the round.
Coming the way back.
Oh, what? He didn't do it. He didn't do kunai release. He could have stupid. He could have done so many things to kill there.
What? See, this is the difference, I would say, between a Fujimura
oh my
and
days.
a Sin.
Is that going to cost him?
Oh my goodness, he's done again?
He can't get hit. He's got the meter to kill it. He's going to tip him out.
See, so
had to spend the meter in the end anyway.
He paid for it by spending the entire bar because he was a little desperate to close that down. He did not want, of course, Tokido to come back, and perhaps he should have spent that in the beginning.
Well, I mean, Fujimura makes these things look really easy, but you have to have held down the hard or the hard punch at the start of the combo almost to release the combo. So for that optimal, but it's still, I think, I spend the critical out there even just to get the kill.
Let's see if that bites Xian later on as he really blew all of his critical art. Okay, jumps.
Oh my god, the chase down from Tokido again.
Wow,
oh,
what
that's
was
unlucky.
that glancing hit? Was it just the distance that...
Yeah, that's it. Didn't get the juggle part. And now a massive lead to Tokido.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Life 5% though, gets an opening. Gonna go for the left-right mix-up. What's it gonna be? Behind.
Okay, he's gonna keep this going.
Spends the whole meter looking for the stun. He gets it. Can load it to kunai.
Reload to kunai, got
one
two of them.
more reset.
Gonna keep him in the air here.
Oh, behind! Oh, he's alive! He's alive! Oh my days! What's gonna happen? Oh, fireball!
He has one left in the chamber. How's he get away from
that? Where you going?
He got him on the jump back. Xian didn't want to deal with the block stun on the EX fire.
He needed to EX. I thought he was going to EX Rider that. You wait a tiny bit before Akuma lands, bang, EX Rider. But he wasn't thinking of it.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking of it.
But he's dealt with it before. He did
again,
the
also
command dash.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So he does.
But there's the early one beats the command dash. That's the scary thing. If he does a really early one low to the ground, you run right into it.
Oh,
man,
right into
Takedo is so clutch.
We'll beat him into the buffer.
Also, that combo Shen did. I wonder if he did a fierce. I need to go check actually which does more damage, Kasagiri or Fierce Rider.
No, tries to float out.
Oh, he gets out of corner.
Tagged. He got
just a medium kick.
So he lost half his life.
No bad forward jump. Look at the health. Nice use of the light. Kasagiri there to stay alive.
It's the first time that both players have really hit their anti-airs.
Oh, man, Takedo always ready for that dash.
A little too far for that to connect.
Nice use of the fireball. And
Looks
again,
like Takedo can just close this out by chucking the plasma.
And the walk-up throw, put the fear in his mind. It is match point Takedo, and Singapore is silenced. So tense here.
Call your grab taxis right now. No, not yet. I believe in Xian. I believe he can pull this out.
He's banished one demon this weekend already, although he lost to him in the second set. That win against Bonchan was huge yesterday. Takedo seemingly has a decent record against him at the moment.
There's the parry.
Yeah.
And that's a new one. I don't believe I've seen Takedo go to that option last time these two played.
He tried it earlier in the set actually, but he got counter hit.
And I do like how he was not dissuaded from going back to that strategy in Takedo.
Oh, bad V skill. To the corner we go. On the delayed throw, Shen's in big trouble here.
How does he fight his way out of the corner?
Missed his first.
Crashes out.
Activates some block, not. Oh, they get punished.
Oh
Yeah,
my
nice.
gosh! And try to.
Oh, he almost got juggle. I can't believe the attempt. Is that something Takedo's practice? Maybe it works. He's one hit away from winning this. Oh, he catches the dash again. Heartache for Singapore as Shen bounced out of the tournament. Eliminated here 3-1 by Takedo. Unfortunately, that is the end.
Call the grabs, everyone. Just open your phone, go to the app, and call the grab app. It's time to go home.
Yeah, Takedo just not interested at all in any kind of local victory here. He has taken out the local champ.
Where's the sympathy?
I know, it's so brutal, Takedo. You're already qualified, bro. You're already qualified, man, pretty much. No mercy, though. Let's look back at some of these moments.
Ah, that's such a good punish on the forward fierce.
Yeah, beautiful whiff punish there. This was a really... I think if he did a rider
Do you think
here,
he could have done something more here?
I think a rider, because the delay on the combo is slower on a rider, so might have lifted him in the air a bit slower.
And that's when he had to use all the CA to sort of make up for...
almost lost that round. Look at this tense moment there. He could have done an EX rider, but he wasn't looking for it.
That was a checkmate. Once he had gone airborne...
And Takedo did the really early fireball towards the ground as well to stop that command dash. And look at that
so
confirm.
good.
How many dashes could Takedo check in that set?
Yeah.
So many. That was the end. You can see the expression on Shen's face. And as you mentioned, look at the poised concentration there from Takedo to close it out. As you mentioned, Shen didn't even know that he was in danger of not qualifying. And now he's had this weekend that he thought was just another weekend to collect some points.
This manager didn't do a good job of explaining the point system.
Listen, I hope he's going to be everywhere. I know he's confirmed to me he's going to be at EGX next week, so great. That's a premiere.
Did he just book his ticket after that?
Maybe. Canada Cup I'm sure he's going to be at as well. North American Regional Finals. There's still plenty of points up for grabs.
He had been looking forward to actually staying back home and training
for the Capcom Cup Finals.
For the Capcom Finals, but it looks like he's going to have to go on another expedition overseas.
So he had no idea that
he had no idea. These are freshly booked tickets.
Such an unfortunate situation for Shen, but Takedo doing what Takedo does, marching on there in the loser's side.
No surprise here. Takedo has come and won on Singapore and soil before. Definitely still a danger to win it all despite being in the loser's bracket. As we go down to another loser's match, Machabo versus Oil King. Have these two players faced each other recently? I haven't seen Machabo.
I'm checking the FG combo app now just to refresh my memory. I cannot recall these guys playing often.
I think the good thing about Oil King is that he does have a sparring partner in Gamer B who does play Nikali from time to time when he's not using Camion, so he should have some familiarity with this matchup.
Yeah, these guys are both sitting in much more comfortable positions as well. I mean, Oil King may be a bit of danger there, needs to be careful. He's 17th at the moment. And as we mentioned earlier yesterday, Machabo 9th. These guys are pretty much qualified. I can't see too much changing. to push them out. There have been some decent matches of late. Bam Battle Arena 3-1 to Machabo, and then the mix-up in France 2-0 to Oil King. So back and forth from what's recorded.
Oh, what a good jump in.
Machabo plays normal Nikali, I guess you'd say, really well.
Yeah, it's all this free damage before he goes into bonus time.
Yeah, right.
Activated.
I've seen him win so many matches that I do think, as much as I give Nikali a hard time, I think he has a pretty hard time in some matchups when he's in that normal mode. When he's not V-triggered up. He plays some of these matches so well. And he's doing it again here.
Oh, he's going to land on that.
Neutral jump.
Oh, missed the juggle.
Activates up here.
Machabo has been.
What a neutral jump. He's got a critical art. Too far.
A little too far for that. That would have given him the gauge for the critical art.
Oh, he hits. Oh, what a choice.
He just hit him in the front.
It's the roundhouse straight after blocking the stomp. Wake up back, bro. You smelled the fear.
Okay.
Again, 14 seconds on the clock. What a first round. Buttons did not decide it was on tech. Oh, the EX. He's going to punish. What a choice. Absolutely ready. Was Machabo.
Was Oil King unaware that that was punishable by a fully loaded Nikali?
I'm sure he's aware, but how many times did they get away with that?
Yeah, that's a very rare instance. But usually...
Also, I don't think he was expecting that to get blocked. I think he was expecting Machabo to try and run away, backdash or something. So he did that eagle as a read, and Machabo patiently blocked it out.
Well, he definitely gambled a lot, and Machabo had to use all the meter, but what a great presence of mind to know that he was in that unique situation to punish Nikali where... punish Rashid where, 99% of the cast is unable to do so.
Exactly.
Good trade from Machabo. He gets the soft knockdown.
Right? Doesn't go to the EX off that crouch jab. That roundhouse very punishable. -4, I believe, at least.
Good grounded anti-air. Alright, here's the raw activation.
Oh, big whiff. He's trying to do it again.
Punish. But he was in the air.
There it is.
Just goes for the throw.
Oh, lovely awareness there.
Yeah.
Second part of the world, we didn't hit buttons. Oh, he had to count it. Could have killed against the crouch medium. Machabo going to take the first game here against Oil King.
It seems like the craziness that has been so effective for Oil King is ineffective against Machabo. He's such a calm and collected opponent that these wild, the ego spikes, he just stay grounded and he's able to punish. He's like, I've seen this before and I know what to do exactly in this situation. So I wonder if
when to press buttons as well, right? You had that eagle spike, it's negative, but it's so quick that loads of people let Rashid press buttons afterwards. But as what's the word I'd use? As motionless as Machabo has been, when it is his turn, he's absolutely ready to take it. And Oil King just didn't respect that.
He wins the air war and he gets a 4-piece.
Yeah, nice meaty like it there.
These big buttons represented by Machabo. He's going to get punished here.
Oil King's playing a bit off. Oh, tried to V-reversal. Got towards medium by mistake.
It's the mixer.
Came off okay, though.
Oh, my God. He just disguised.
What a choice.
Right through that with the armor.
The reversal from Oil King, though, not giving up. The delayed jump out from Machabo, making all the right reads right now. Oh, the fake cross-up gets hit, though.
It's hit in front.
Oh, he's pressing buttons after the towards me. He knows he's negative. What's he trying to do there? Machabo not interested. Takes his turn. He's halfway there.
A lot of these tactics, they may work online or they may work against a less knowledgeable or weaker opponent, but against the upper echelons, such as the Machabos of the world, they're going to, they know their frames and they're going to punish you for those bad habits.
Something you could definitely get away with in a standard match, or maybe someone who's not playing as on point. But, yeah, Oil King really overextended there.
Oh, gosh, he's so good with his anti-air, isn't he?
Oh, my goodness. One of the few guys you see able to keep Rashid in the corner, but gets caught by that stand medium. To the corner we go.
Throw. Good break.
Nice use of that towards medium. One more guess can save himself this game point.
Almost had the stun. What?
Good block. Oh, I think that one was plus, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Either way, he's got the hit. EX for the extra damage. Should be able to kill. No.
Nope.
What?
The range
Oh, he's got a meter here. He's got to deal with this. What's it going to be? Button. Oh, Oil King. The audacity on this guy. He pressed the button. He pressed the button. I can't believe it.
Well, standing light got nerfed as well, but that's still a very good fast move. Nice big. Oh, wow, the dive kick. That's the first time that Machabo's gone to that. You can't get out of the corner. Oh, the runaway delayed. He caught the backdash.
What if I did a crouch fist?
Invulnerability frames right out. Berserker Barrage. Okay, still alive.
Staying in
a
this.
few more.
Looking to activate it.
Bigfoot.
There's a stand medium activate again. Nice jab to check the forward movement there, Z. The reversal straight away. He's not interested, but the spinning mix is keeping him in the corner. The delay.
He got popped up and he got jabbed on the way down.
Machabo playing so solid. The Japanese are they're just not having it this weekend, are they, Z? We've already seen Shen unfortunately bow out. Now we got, I think, the only other non-Japanese player in this top 8. 2-0 down here against Machabo.
Both of these good friends in Taiwan's Oil King and Singapore Cien, they both dropped early in on the losers. I think they went to have a little session, a little powwow to see how they could come back from these seemingly insurmountable odds. Japanese onslaught, but Cien already down. It's really going to be Oil King's last hope to ensure that we don't have a repeat of yesterday with the top 3 being all Japanese.
Oh, it seems more likely today than it was yesterday with the amount of Japanese players we have here and the way they're playing as well. I mean, look at the way Machabo is playing right now.
We should just carve out Japan as a separate region.
Yeah.
You guys fight among yourselves. Very good, very strong players, monsters.
Thank heaven. I mean, the Olympics is limited to 1 team per country, right? I hope so.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, good. That gives the rest of the world a chance.
Right. Well, we'll get them with the numbers, but certainly by skill, by average skill, Japan has really taken a large lead at this point in the CPT against everyone else.
Oh, that was snazzy. And he gets the counter hit as well. Oil King took his time before hitting rematch, and he's made some adjustments here.
Good air to air.
Love it, and he gets a meaty jab afterwards as well. Looks he's plus on the land frames.
You can see that he has the uppercut in his disposal.
With punish.
Doesn't bite on the shimmy.
Spinning
mix against straight. Oh, what is this? This jab pressure. That's punishable at that close range.
Yeah, look very close. I think go a stand jab there maybe. Okay. Nice use of that stand medium kick. Really good at reducing the hurt box. Very similar to Nikoli's stand roundhouse. Closes out that round. Okay.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
He's down 0-2, but still making the boldest of reads.
Oh, and the punish on the jump.
Gets hit by the stomp though.
What's he pressing after that? Getting count hit all over the place, but he's got the lead. And the corner.
Okay, this is the way I know. He's not going to back down from anyone or change his game plan despite being down and on the brink of elimination against Machabo.
Let's open up though. This guidance to send him across the screen.
Gosh, this aggression from Machabo.
I like that back dash just to reset the pressure, Z.
Ooh, he almost ran into it with Fierce.
Yeah, good dash up block. It's that crouch fierce again.
Oh, wow, that was close. Oh,
nice reaction.
3 in a row.
And the meaty stand medium. Crowd popping off a little. Some fans here for Oil King.
I think he has a higher hit rate on those EX mixers than the Ume showed you. I think he's entering into that territory of accuracy.
He's definitely becoming more and more known for his Rago reversal choices.
Oil King Rago.
And a high hit rate indeed. The last one, though, however, looked like a great reaction to the stomp. Just intercepted it with that EX spinning mixer. Gets himself back on this. I like the adjustment he's made here. And the adjustment, a much more visible one than what we saw with Nemo when we couldn't identify what he changed. We just seen a bit more Rago-ness from Oil King, really.
It worked, and that's going to give him the confidence now that he's up on the board.
Nice escape from the corner. I mean, one of his 1,000 options out. Back to neutral we go. There's that crouch fierce. Beautiful whip punish.
Good whip punish. Oh,
back dash gets there reset.
From Oil King. ED. Good block there from Oil King. What?
Nice.
He's like, don't come in my airspace.
Gets away with that jump in. Oil King wasn't ready for it.
He's cornered himself.
Nice fake cross up. And he puts him in the corner now. The count hit saves him from the throw. Oh my God. That wasn't even a reversal. He just did it. Oh, the jab intercept.
Oh no. No connector.
I was going to critical art. He didn't. Left Oil King alive. Spends 1 bar. Critical art gone.
Oil King no resources though.
Oh, the crouch fist. Flat spinning mixer. He doesn't press the button straight away that time. Nice. Nice little walk back into the crouch jab. Match point now. Machabo, Oil King facing elimination here.
Ooh, good whip punish.
Beautiful whip punish.
Nice, lands on the needy whirlwind.
Oh, tried to light DP, that's not going to work, and it does work this time though.
It has throw and vulnerability. He's delayed with the dive kick. Knew that Oil King had been going with that grounded anti-air. Good variation from the sky from Machibo.
Back to the neutral we go, try to jump out, not quick enough. It's back dash, read that throw, got out of there as the activation from Oil King.
Oh, press
catches
something.
him low, yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Oh my days. These guys are both just disrespecting each other's frames, buttons, interceptions, wherever they can. Again. It's life lead Oil King though. V-trigger now spent.
Ooh.
Gets behind that medium. Goes in, gets a counter hit. Medium punch. In the air. He gets the throw. There we go, Z.
Alive, alive.
Final round.
Alright, saves one match point, needs to save another to make this 2-2 beautiful with punish from Machibo to start the round.
Good air punish.
Great damage on that. Down.
He's been going to that, hasn't he? He got punished a couple times with that neutral jump. He has to be aware of it there. You see Machibo fishing for it.
Yeah, this could be the last game for Oil King. He's not careful. Nice space, this guidance there. Difficult to punish. Beautiful cross-cut DP.
You cannot come in from the air like that against Machibo.
He's one hit away from winning here. He's got that critical arc. Got to be careful there, Oil King. Oh, that crouch medium just whip. There's the activate, the jab, interception. And the throw. Can he make this count? Activates up here.
Both with 4 meter. How do they spend it? One clean hit from the Kali in this state could end it.
That dash is so intimidating.
Oh my
Gets
God.
out of it. Goes in.
He comes back.
Jump, well angled. Gets a throw. Machibo struggling to close this out. And again,
He's bringing all his resources. Oh boy.
Oh, finally! He bets wrong when it matters the most.
It caught up with him.
You can only be right so many times, right?
Statistically, he was more right than wrong.
Oh, absolutely. He was like a 99.9% right rate. But on
right
that final
when it
guess,
counted, Machibo with the correct read to press nothing and block. He had seen enough of those YOLO uppercuts from Taiwan's Oil King, and he was successfully able to withstand that, what seemed like was going to be a comeback from Rashid, but Machibo moves on.
yeah, I like the change up of tactics from Oil King to try and make it more of a fight. Almost got it back there, but in the end, it just wasn't enough, was it? Great play from Machibo.
Guaranteed to have an all-Japanese finale.
All
And this is
DBs
no
focus
surprise.
there.
I mean, they've
No.
done this countless times, really come over and showed that in the region, Japan is still the monster to deal with, despite, really great recent competition, from the likes of the NLs and the Valorans of the world. In Korea, of course, you just saw Oil King and Gamer B from Taiwan, and Horsian. He's been holding it down, but it really will take, I think, a village, an army, to put their collective brain power together to come up with a strategy, a viable strategy until December during the final Capcom Cup, and see how they can really hold these guys back all the way from Japan.
I mean, yeah, commendably, we've seen a couple of Capcom Cup champions that weren't Japanese. So, Street Fighter 5 has been really competitive in the build-up to what the stage we're at today. But something happened this year, man, where the Japanese, man, they just back to that really strong moment, right? That was a big change, actually. That's a really good point.
They're like, my parents and my loved ones can now see me play, on Japanese media. They're in the newspapers, and so the level of visibility that perhaps the West had enjoyed during the initial boom of the esports is now completely flooded Asia, including that of Japan, and they're really basking in the limelight in these recent developments. And
basking in the limelight, love that.
Bonchan.
And this is one of Bonchan's maybe more difficult matches. I mean, it's not one that you necessarily opt for Karin for. I think we saw, was it Venom beat Fudo with Karin? So he knows how to play that matchup. He's got the local presence of Veggie over in Norway. So we've seen Karin win. He's going to go Sagat, isn't he? He's going to go Sagat. So it's Tokido giving me the gesture there in the crowd that we are finally going to see the king come out
This is the first time
this
that we've
weekend.
seen Bonchan this weekend, right? Go to Sagat.
Yes, he hasn't needed to get up to this stage. You do not want to play against Birdie with Karin, even though Phenom did what he did. I think it's still a matchup that's in Birdie's favour. He also has, not for a long time now, he has a Nash, which a lot of Birdies don't like that matchup too, but he doesn't really play Nash anymore. So Sagat makes the most sense. This is where Bonchan, I feel like, completes that character variety and protects himself so well. Where Karin may have a bit of trouble, he's got this Sagat, he's put the work in, and it is one of the most deadly Sagats you'll see in this game. Maybe the only one you'll see at this level. Let's see what answers Fudo has for it though.
Well, just as Bonchan had developed a sub-character in Sagat, so too has Fudo developed this Birdie. You could almost call him his main almost. It's really split his time in between Mika.
He picks Mika where Mika has significant advantage, but when it's like anything else, 5-5, he's picking Birdie.
Good punish there on the nosedive, missed from Fudo. Oh
wow, the
no
range.
free charge for you, no angry scar. All to can.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did it was a little too high for the combo.
Yeah, should have done a medium kick maybe, or hard kick would have connected with hit stun.
Ooh,
corner now.
Great trade there for Fudo. Anytime he can land that far fierce.
Treat for you guys here, Sagat on the screen. Rare.
Oh,
no,
that's
that's such a lovely choice.
He's really doing that.
He could have DP'd though. You got to be ready though, I guess. Wow. It's the activation. It's a V-Trigger 1 matchup, which I agree with. Goes in with that crouch medium, 1 hit away from taking this. Oh, no, with
wow,
punish.
he just stopped right in front of him.
I think he was looking for chip there, or maybe, I'm not sure.
The range.
Yeah, that stand fierce punch is incredible. Only -6 on block as well. Covers so much distance. First round goes to Fudo. Winners final here, by the way, guys. For some of you who are tuning in now, Fudo qualified in a tiebreaker versus Styles, I've got his Travis Styles.
I believe that was okay. Good punish.
Travis Styles a really close, pretty dominant set there to book his place, and now he's gone on to win his first match, which was Takedo. And he has Bonchan in his winners final after winning the entire event yesterday. By the way,
I know he's greedy. He wants more.
He's on fire.
Here he has a premiere in his pocket this weekend.
His first premiere this season. His first tournament this season, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's
in
had a
terms of
string
CPT.
of second place finishes.
Yes, he's missed the second place.
Oh wow!
Great timing on that Tiger knee.
Was he eating a donut at that time?
He was indeed. His activation plus the V reversal straight away. Doesn't want to deal with that mix up. One of the great things about V-Trigger 1 is it can activate and put you in these nasty situations. Beautiful bullhorn. The meat he connects. Dashes in for more. One more hit and he can kill Sagat here. Oh, no punish. Oh, big whiff. I think that is a dead Sagat.
That is indeed very little scaling here on the CA.
Oh my pieces alive. Sagat's health. Oh, and his meat walks up and meat throws him. Wow. I think even Bonchan was surprised he was alive there. V-Trigger 1. But the distance on that bullhorn really changing up the fireball game you have to play. And Bonchan's just going to go straight to rematch. This is his character for this matchup.
Decided. This is how he's going to approach the matchup.
We've seen him overcome Fudo before really well, but I've also seen Fudo absolutely annihilate him in this matchup too. These whiff punishes. Be careful sticking out those buttons. That stand medium will clatter anything.
Dive. Is it going to get punished? Yes, it does with the 2-piece into the knee. Sends him flying back so he can go back into his tiger shot patterns from afar. But Birdie, as you had mentioned, with that stand, Fierce has almost like a half-screen projectile of his own.
I like the way that he's using that. Oh my days, the stand jab this time. Evolving, the set goes on.
Okay,
nice interrupt here. He gets some corner carry. Yeah, Tiger
needs to come in. It's a nice Okizeme setup.
Back dashes out, but that's not medium again. Throw.
No.
Back dashes out. Nice EX, and he gets the EX afterwards. Back to neutral we go. He's scared to throw those fireballs when he's in that V-Trigger mode.
No, a little too far.
Oh, he forgot about it.
So far away.
It reached a mile away, Z. An absolute mile away.
It only works because he had gone for that after being lulled, you know, scared of other moves. And it was the first time that Fudo had gone to it. But we don't see these top-level players really abusing one tactic. Oh! Missed bullhorn, no punish though.
See, that's the difference when he's not in V-Trigger mode. The bullhorn not as reliable.
Oh, got hit on the dive. Wow.
Beautiful car got set up.
Is he safe?
Man, nice meat you need there. Might have been -1. Just back dashes out there.
God, he can still block in time. Nothing after the strong. Oh! Just dives right under that.
Yeah, it's a nice way to cover distance, isn't it? Nice safe jump set up there. Fudo on the verge of going 2-0 here against Bonchan.
Oh, almost hit him. Makes it safe with the activation.
Reversal straight away. Doesn't want to deal with that plus frame.
See, whenever Bonchan has the chance, he does throw the meaty high tiger shot. You have to block that one.
Nice. Identifying the distance for the punish there on that occasion. There's that bullhorn. He gets a nice setup off this. Reversal straight away. He's got a critical up. Bonchan, oh my days!
Brazen walk-up command throw. That is so much damage.
He's one hit away from killing here. Oh my god!
Ah! Forward throw.
Bonchan throws a still water jump. He gets out of there just in time.
Good forward throw, because had he neutral jumped or jumped backwards or even backdash, he would have gotten punished on the way down. But
yeah, great choice there at the end for Bonchan. It was the command grab that he was looking out for. And that would have killed, by the way.
oh, it would have been more than enough. Wow, the EX knee wins out in that exchange.
Yeah, multiple hits, good option. No tiger spam. Oh, nice EX dolphin dive.
Gliding right over. Oh, banana, nothing. It's a good trade.
Yeah, exactly. Good choice of button there from Bonchan, the range and the hit stun.
You can see Fudo just flailing on the heavy buttons in that. Oh, good uppercut.
Yeah, nice little dash into the space just when Fudo thought it was safe to jump forward just to get closer.
Angry Scar activate.
Nice use of the tiger shots there to keep that can away from him. Sorry, to keep Birdie away from him as the can approached.
Oh, it looks like a great set. Yeah, he was ready for it.
Yeah, with the projectile game causing Fudo some troubles now. Great change up of pattern here from Bonchan to make it more difficult for Fudo to get around them. Uses that meter, nice stand medium kick. He's going to look to activate here somehow. Looking to make it one apiece. A nice stand roundhouse and the stand medium again. Beautiful round. His best round so far in the set. Bonchan makes it one apiece.
You can see in that previous round why it is that Bonchan believes, at least in theory, on paper, that this is a good matchup, at least, you know, versus Fudo's Birdie. It was complete control with the projectiles, and when he came close, he just started putting out that force field of the medium. Oh, and the heavy kicks.
Yeah,
he's going to get a nice combo here.
That's difficult to deal with for Birdie. It's not as much as an extended hurt box like you get with Akuma. And also Sagat's crouching low with that tiger shot, so the hitbox just isn't in a position to punish in that range. Oh, and he baits out, and he's getting a bit desperate now, Fudo, getting a bit frustrated. Trying to take some risks. Another solid round here from Bonchan. He's figured out the timing of Fudo. Look at this walk-up delay, oh my days.
Now he has to do these really gutsy walk-ups.
Bullhorn collided again.
Oh, nothing.
There's the activation. He's going to reversal.
What?
Tries to bullhead through, it doesn't work. Oh, the punish, he's still alive though.
I love how Fudo went with the light jab on the wake-up just to make his hurt.
Oh! No critical, almost.
Oh,
forward throw. Bonchan could lose
Jump
this.
force again.
Oh, and he's out of there. Oh, that was it. No! Every bet paid off.
I think he used every move in the command list.
What a comeback. What a comeback there from Fudo.
And see that Fudo still doesn't have a solution for the jump forward.
Nice.
But he, you know, he played it wonderfully well with that brilliant comeback. See, yep.
Using the EX there to get some pressure going. Yeah, jumps backwards this time, not upwards.
Still nothing on that.
That round medium hit. So good.
Ooh, that does so much damage, doesn't it?
And it covers so much distance as well.
As you navigate this minefield. Oh, wow.
Nice.
No jump.
Punish.
Was safe at
What
that
a
distance.
punish.
Need just to get that distance and allow himself to get that angry scar.
Oh, gets the anti-air. Protect.
Oh, almost stomped on
Oh,
it.
big whip punish. Fudo about to go 2 up air. Wake up, crouching short. Tiger knee behind.
On the backside, yes. He wants to switch sides.
Oh,
What? He
interception.
broke it through it.
Oh, his activation has to take this. Backs away. No meter here for Bonchan. Oh. Got to be careful. The bullhorn will reach now from a certain distance. Now he's in V-trigger mode. Oh, the stand back he trades.
Bullhorn on deck.
Oh, my days.
He just walked
Fudo, please. Oh, big whiff. No punish. EX connect goes in. Jumps back with a medium.
Dive again.
Oh, big dive.
How is it that the dive is working? This is Season 1 tech, still a viable option in 2019. Even Bonchan in disbelief that he'd eaten so many of those dolphin dives, and Fudo giving the
He hasn't missed a single one.
a little embarrassed that he had used such a dirty tactic. but it connected.
It's just so good when you're not looking for it. See, it's just too fast when you're not looking for it.
No one's looking for the Dolphin Dive in 2019, but surely they will be after this match, looking at the replays. Oh, right
great
through.
timing. Gets Oki off this as well.
Meaty heavy kick.
Oh, he's that crouch fierce again, this time into a bullhorn.
Yeah, but he's safe after that. He gets the back throw. Bonchan didn't know that he was going to hit him.
He's almost nice stunned there, but that wake up was important. He needed that hit. Stun was racking up.
He's going to be able to walk right where the banana is.
Oh my days, with crouch medium, stand medium that worked out.
Boy.
And the crouch fierce again. Fudo's figured something out here. All the buttons get whiff punished.
Trying to harass the low light punch. Bonchan, what is he going to do to get out? And it's so difficult in that position to really come back.
Yeah, Birdie's got so much more range than Sagar, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's not really designed to really have those huge comebacks.
Yeah, he's not that kind of character.
All right, gets the opening EX and a nice meaty
interrupted
roundhouse, but interrupted by Fudo. This
that
pressure,
jab again.
The jab with the bumper. Okay,
has to let fly. It's match point to Fudo now. Oh my days, just do it. Goes in now in the corner. Terrible position here for Bonchan. One more bet and it's done. That's going to be it. Fudo, your champion yesterday, is now booked his place in the grand final. Was that winner's semi-final? Wait, hold on, wait.
That's winner's semis.
Winner's semi-final in the grand final. Winner's final, sorry. Against the winner of the next match. That was a stunning performance from him. He just changed up. There was not a moment in that final 2 games where we really saw projectile zoning. It just didn't allow Bonchan to get going.
There was one match that Bonchan really showed the power of Sagan as we look at the replays. Well, that was the furthest Dolphin. He held forward on his lever.
That hit a mile away. This is the comeback rap. I think Bonchan survived this. Look at this sequence of reads. They didn't show it all. Should have played that all the way through.
Good side switch.
Nice.
Good interruption. Yeah, even in the heat of the moment on the brink of elimination, you can see Bonchan's presence as he does a jump back medium, and it was that ridiculous dolphin dive that it hit so many times.
He scratches the head. That crouch fierce as well started just making a massive difference.
Yeah, he had a checkmate right when he got that stun.
He's putting himself in -2, -3 situations, even -6 situations, but you're so far away, there's no punish, and his automatic option is just to press that crouch fierce, and it's just catching anything that Bonchan was pressing.
Right after the match, they'll talk about what just happened. They just watched the 2 players watch their own replay.
Oh, love this.
And now they are in the front row talking to one another, and I find that so interesting. Like, yes, they are competitors. You know, you see them when they're doing the button checks when they go into the match, but right after they're talking, hey, what is it that you did there? Or what did I do wrong? Or they're sort of like joking, hey, you got hit by that so many times. But they're learning immediately after the match. There's no rest. There's no petty rivalries because I think they're all leveling up.
Optimizing their experience. They're optimizing their learning ability.
This certainly, you know, while the money is very good, this certainly isn't the final prize. They have their eyes not only on the big money in Capcom Cup in December, but, you know, there's no shortage of big events. We just saw the announcement of the Intel, you know, the qualifiers. So I think that they have a grand vision of how to be the most dominant region yet again, despite the really strong showings from the Punks and the Problem X's of the world. But I do see a new wave, a new inspiration, new motivation from the Japanese players that I haven't seen in a while now.
Yeah, it's definitely changed. This era is looking a lot more dominant for them than the last few years. Back on top, I guess I would say. Can anyone slow it down? Well, no one's going to slow it down today because we have 6 Japanese players remaining in this tournament. It's regional final, and the next match is a juicy one. It is Fujimura versus Nemo, and this particular matchup never fails to deliver fireworks.
These guys played yesterday. Am I crazy? I believe I saw this match
yesterday.
I
think they did, and I missed it. I was actually playing some GGs myself. I don't get to do that often, by the way.
Ooh, good trade on the knee. Oh, activation, but gets swept for it.
So Nemo, one of the guys here who kind of needs to be careful. Beautiful forward dash underneath the EX knee.
You remember when Nemo used to just skip everything and then show up at the LCQ?
I'll never forget.
And beat up everyone?
Oh, almost had the neutral jump.
He had the easiest and yeah, he had the easiest path into Capcom Cup than anyone.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of lost that match against Yoshi, I believe, from Dominican Republic. I'll never forget that drop DP for the stun. But yeah, he did win that qualifier, and then he took out the first match again as well, which is kind of what Fudo's done now, winning the tiebreaker against Travis Styles, and then beating Takedo in that first match, in the top seed. Oh, that's a dead Yuri in this first game, going all the way, and this is the optimization we're talking about. have to do these max damage combos. Don't leave any damage on the table. Spend the resources. And what a I mean, we just saw a very slow, very like patient set between a birdie trying to get in and a Sagat trying to keep him out. Now we've got an absolute slugfest. These two. First game finishes in almost under a minute. 1-0 for Fujimura.
Oh, donkey kick. Wow, he's just chopping away, isn't he?
Oh, he loves that chop. There it is again.
Ooh, an early
giving her a
activation.
V-trigger. Yeah, it's going to put him in the corner. Stays in front for the plus frames.
Oh,
wow. Lucky that roundhouse didn't cross counter. Nice use of the EX.
Wow, that hit from so far away.
Get himself another V-trigger if he can here. Nice counter hit confirmed with that crouch medium, crouch light kick, sorry.
Doesn't want Ibuki to get a second trigger, but now she has it.
She has it, and she'll look to activate. Oh, he's dashing in. You've got to be careful with these dashes, Nemo. That crouch medium confirming every time. Oh, here we go. He didn't do anything. It was going to be
what? The
what
raw
a whip. Are you
activation?
serious?
Wow.
It's in front. Back throw. No!
That's nasty. That still cannot be solved.
He caught a button as well. That round was absolute robbery. Nemo was looking good for it. The last recorded match between these two I have here on the FG Combo app is a 2-1 victory for Fujimura. That's a good record against Nemo from the matches I can recall, and I believe, as you said, he beat him yesterday as well. A massive lead now. Stun was racking up, but lets him get away with that forward dash. Ooh, counter hit. That's going to hurt. That jab check. Oh, big whiff punish. He's got a critical eye as well. Is it going to be enough? Kunai release. Fierce punch.
Oh my gosh.
This might just do it. Let's see.
I just trust him. I trust that he's done the calculation in his head and he's dead.
Oh my god, Fujimura, please. Fujimura, please.
Fujimura should be James Chen's best friend because he does the calculating for him.
Yeah, just don't even ask the question.
Yeah.
There's no, is this gonna kill? No, James.
He's dead.
He's dead.
If it's Fujimura, he's dead. If it's Cien, I'll ask, is he gonna kill? But he's usually dead with Fujimura.
Yeah. I mean, if he's not spending the resources, that means he couldn't have killed in that combo.
Right, he just won't do it.
That's it. So you wouldn't even be in a situation to ask the question. 2-0, a very quick 2-0.
Oh boy.
Too far away for that jab. It's that buff that he's going for there. That links now off the stand roundhouse. It's been very difficult for Nemo here. In his second winner's semi-final match.
I haven't really seen Urian be a factor this season.
No, Urian's a very forgotten character. That's big damage. Incoming still alive though. Never leave Fujimura alive.
Oh,
gonna switch sides.
Gosh. Puts him in the corner.
Behind.
Oh wait.
Oh, he expects it. Oh, he gets count hit.
Oh, there. Good block on the overhead.
Oh my. So hard to finish Fujimura off. Stuck that crouch medium out after a crouch jab and somehow it connected.
Oh, that connects. Frame kill and then to the rider.
Oh, nice.
So much damage. Oh wow, he's punished even
Wow.
on these freestyle.
We're punished there.
Activate. Yeah, it's part of. Wow,
Yeah,
and
didn't
the
let him get
kunai
it.
is like, no, don't charge up.
Got to get right to the end there to get trapped there. This time the jab will connect. And the counter hit, release.
Not
No, it's not going to
letting
go.
it
He's going to
breathe.
use it anyway for the pressure.
All the
Never
kunai
looking
used,
to
but he
make a
has a
comeback on
very
his own.
healthy lead.
Oh!
On the slide.
Oh, whip punish.
What? This is going to be some
Side
nasty
switch,
setup.
what's it going to be?
What? The
Bro,
reset?
you got to guess right on this next one.
Which side?
No, bro. No! Go run away. No!
Jumping light kick.
He's so ready. What a choice. The situation was so unique, yet Fujimura had the answer.
I would have done that out of fear, too. A very good option there from Fujimura. He knew that Nemo was coming up with some sick setup.
Yeah, Nemo knew how to stop his combo there. But it's, man, Fujimura is so ready. Jab trade. Set point Fujimura now, and it's one of the quickest sets of the day if Nemo can't stop this. Nice spacing on that knee. Plus frames into the throw.
Okay.
Nice counter hit.
3-piece for the counter hit.
Nice whip punish. Got to be careful here. Fujimura will look to make a comeback with that V-trigger. But he releases. There we go. Jumps in. Lets him get away with it. Oh, is it going to be another comeback? Nice choice not to wake up there. Wasn't the counter hit. Oh, he gets a mix up anyway. He's got critical art. One hit and he kills. Nemo can chip out if he gets an opportunity. He's got to be careful not to. Oh my god!
Why would he throw?
He's dead! He He was looking for the jump hit.
That
never
was too
came.
wild.
Fujimura just always 5 steps ahead. And a 3-0 there in that winner's semi-final. Poor Nemo just wasn't allowed to finish his plate, man. He had the opportunities. Could have chipped, just waited it out. Didn't want to risk doing that tackle in neutral, right, and getting neutral jumps.
I think the fact that Nemo is out here is very indicative of how much more difficult the CPT has gotten. Before, he could waltz into the LCQ, you know, the last day of the tournament, then find himself into the Capcom Cup, but he's out here grinding. And I think he knows that you can't do that anymore. The collective level of the entire Street Fighter population globally has really risen. You got like new stars.
And to be fair to him, Urian's taken a bit of a clattering on a Nerf hammer. He's still a very strong character, still a very cheap and frustrating character to fight against, but he has taken a blow, and a number of Urians have fallen off. But at the same time, like you said, there's a bunch of new. We've got Shuto now, we've got Ryusei doing damage. So yeah, it's a difficult one to call. It's been a really exciting second part of this day, guys. We're going to take a short break. Nemo's still in there. That was the winner's semi-final, so he drops into the loser's bracket. Fujimura too strong, and he's booked one hell of a winner's final we're going to see, guys. After this short break, more regional finals action to come here at Street Fighter 5 at C Major 2019. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly.
Oh, worn out already. Back for more! Can't start the show without the star. You want a second chance?
Poison wins.
Being gossiped about is proof of my popularity.
wanted around here.
Do the crime, you do the time. You need a cup of coffee?
Come on.
Wins.
Yes! Another case is closed.
Akuma, yomi ni shirei.
Hey, welcome back to C Major 2019. It's the Asian Regional Finals, and we are working our way through top 8. We are down to 6. 2 names have been eliminated. One of them being, of course,
my good friend and now deceased player.
Press F.
Press F in chat for Hokun Tien. He was the last remaining. He was the only representative from Singapore, but of course he had to go up against an absolute army of the Japanese players. So him and Oil King, the 2 non-Japanese, unfortunately are knocked out, and it will be an all-Japanese affair here for the rest of the night. You know what? I've since come to reconsider where our overlords are, because there's strong people, of course, in America. We've got Punk. Then we've got Problem X. Then we've got the birds. They're from the Middle East. So, where would you consider like the strongest region right now in the current meta?
Japan, free. Not because I'm favoring Japan, but you just
look at you with your babe. It's so weeaboo for you to name Japan. But I also agree. And why?
Okay, so I have my
Louis Vuitton, that was actually
which is French,
and D squared is
D
Italian.
squared, which is Canada. So I'm the world man, Mr. Worldwide.
I agree with you that the current region that is an absolute terror is Japan. And what is your theory as to why they have been so dominant as of late?
I think they have tremendous generational ability.
All the guys here are old!
Yeah.
It's Tokido vs. Nemo. I've seen these guys play video games for 20 years now.
Exactly. Fudo's multi-game champion.
Actually, all these guys are multi-game champions, especially the ones that you see up on the screen right now. It is going to be Tokido.
And if you look at all the other names you mentioned,
yeah,
Punk, Problem X,
yep,
and the Birds.
Yes.
Very new. This is only their second game. All Street Fighter 4.
Okay.
Joined. So
they're going to be the future.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. But if you look at the top,
the stubborn past is what we're watching right now.
Let's have a look at the Capcom Cup last year.
Okay.
Half of the entrants, half of the players that qualified for Capcom Cup were Japanese. Very strong region. And if you look at the rankings right now, in the top 5, only one of them is not from Japan. So,
well, there you have it.
The numbers do not lie, and they spelled disaster at Sacrifice.
The absolute average, yeah, I would say on average, definitely Japan. And you really saw that at the Tokyo Game Show final, when you have a lot of people that are unable to travel, you know, that don't have the benefits of having a sponsor, their average level of Street Fighter V is just so high. Walk up throw for the opening gambit. How does this match usually go? Wow, what the dash under and the punish.
There's a lot of variance in Yurin matchups, and there's a lot of really good Yurins about at the moment. They're all kind of coming into their own all together. Some of them are not here. Yusei's not here. Shuto's not here. Chuchu's here.
Chuchu's here? Okay.
He had a good showing at one event as well.
Oh, yes.
And of course
he was on Team Bonchan, actually.
The daddy of them all, Nemo.
It seems like the daddy, the Nemo, has largely been absent as of late. It's been a really tough draw, I think, for Yurins this year.
Yeah, as I said, there's a lot of variance in Yurin. He's got a lot of weaknesses, but he's tremendously strong. He's still got one of the best V-triggers in the game. He's got a very difficult neutral game. He hasn't got strong, like, solid neutral, but he's got explosive neutral. His dash is very difficult to deal with. He's got that charge fierce crush counter, which he just gets whip punished for trying.
Oh my god, the conversion rate on Tokido's low medium. Sometimes he didn't need the fireball to confirm. He'll just go directly into the CA.
A lot of the time you need good brackets as well. Good brackets really help in this game. There's still a lot of matchups, and we're still in the era where we have character specialists. Both of these two guys are, of course, character specialists, living or dying by that matchup.
There was a time when Nemo was flirting with G. What happened to that?
Definitely a character that wasn't particularly highly rated in Japan when he came out.
No. Well, they didn't think much of Laura either.
No, or Boxer either in Season 2. Crazy man. As if level 4 tap been fully invincible plus.
That was fair.
Here we go.
Fair and justified.
Nice with punish with the standing medium. He's got the corner as well. The laid back throw.
Oh, what a good jab check there from Takedo. He's got corner position.
Nice tight string.
Plus, it's still his turn.
frames.
Oh!
Nemo, in fact, was actually too ready for that.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. There's the wake up EX headbutt.
Urian has to do it. Has to get out of this. Takes the throw. Yeah, I got hit by throw, but he still has the force right in front of him. It's going to hit him in the back.
Wow, that was really clever to use that air fireball because it hit Urian. He's so tall. It hit him before it actually made contact with the mirror.
Here comes the Plasma Wars. Oh my god!
If he empty jumps, can he land the block?
Oh, what?
But
The
he's
punish?
not able to dash up and get the punish. He didn't think he pressed the button.
Could he at least have EX tackled?
If he didn't have charge whilst he was jumping, no.
But you can charge during the freeze frame.
Yeah, he's not Guile though, is he?
I don't know. The look on his face, Nemo's right now, I feel like he could have done something.
You can definitely block that and dash up and get a punch.
Oh, almost got a clean jump in with the jumping medium. Counter hit, just a two-piece. Didn't get much after that. Charge! Does he get the launcher? Yes, he does.
Shake hands, not with the president.
Oh, this is gonna go into stun.
Oh my word!
Perfect situation. Gets the charge.
He spends the bar here. Oh my god, he did kill!
You never want to leave Nakuma, much less one of the caliber of Tokido, alive.
Let me never question Lord Nemo's combo roots again. Yeah, that CA is minus 30 on block.
30?
Yeah, you can definitely.
Maybe he was just shocked at the fact that he survived at the jump. Oh, great neutral jump there from Nemo. Another one. Has to make it safe.
Yeah, plus. Minus 2. Tokido takes his turn. Nice
almost
spacing
got
on
the combo
attack.
connector.
He's going to swap sides. He's going to get the corner control as well. And he's got all of the resources. Goes for that tried and trusted triple string.
Oh, does he get to walk up? Yeah, that's a good activation. He gets to follow up after the fireball. Empty jump, jab, jab. What is this? Mirror pressure? What? He gets to pick up after that. Oh, what?
What?
What is happening?
I have
What was
no
that?
idea what is going on with these interruptions.
Oh my god, he gets the
He
trade!
got clipped by the air fireball machine. Hit stump.
It was
for
behind
millions of
him.
Years.
Plasma, will he follow up after that?
This has been such a crazy top 8. So much has happened, and the
And he landed right in front of him.
The pixel out of range of that knee drop. It's a good job that Akuma got that pedicure, because if that had clipped his toenails, it would have been plus a lot.
Good sweep. Oh, try to grab for the grab, demon grab, it seemed. Oh, crushed. Uppercut. Supposed to stun now is Nemo.
He's got to take the guess. Again, goes for the safe jab.
Ooh, so aggressive.
Knee drop.
Ah,
Yeah,
try
he
to
tried
go
to-
for
yeah,
the
that crash
anti-air
fierce,
elbow.
Normally so good at it's like a it's like a cross-cut DP, but it showed you in that instance why it was not. The reversals, and he gets out of there. He's just gonna chill.
Ooh, right in front of them.
Jails in.
Oh, try to
he's
shimmy. Still gets a connector. Oh, it gets clipped.
Yeah, he waited
tried
for him
to jump
drop.
over.
Waited for him to drop to make sure he got the juggle. What a frame trap that was, though. He just literally walked up in his face, just outside of throw range, went for the
I like
crash
it.
fierce.
That's a Nemo move.
Tokido, yeah, it definitely was a Nemo move.
But still, what was that CA when he was sandwiched in between the mirrors?
I'm not sure.
Seemed like it was by design. Hopefully we can catch it on the replay.
Made a hard read there. I didn't see anything that made it look like it was in reaction to anything.
Whoa, no punish there on the missed Tatsu. Ah, I delayed it so much, did Tokido that.
Perhaps the CA recovery, he'd have got clipped by the mirror. And
It did.
Yeah, it would have brought him out of the recovery. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have been recovering as much because he'd have been hit. by the mirror, so it would have made it so much safe. That's the only thing I can think of. As he blocks the overhead, but no
No
punish.
activation, no punish.
Definitely was expecting an activation of that, Takedo. It didn't come. Nemo. As that H is ready. He's fast approaching a full stock of EX as well. He's going to need to pull something out.
No,
the
there.
anti-air wasn't there.
Ricochet, does he get the pickup? High enough? Yes, but not. Oh, yes, it is enough.
God, it killed.
That's Akuma. Glass cannon, a lot of combos that don't kill. Otherwise, do so on Akuma's lower health bar.
Yeah, I guess one hit scaling.
Oh, almost got the counter hit.
Punch. There we go, gets the headbutt that time.
Switches sides.
Takedo wanted to stay outside of that range, not get clipped by that fierce.
Oh, he delays it again. The last second of the dive kick.
Yeah, that hit very high, and he challenged with his free frame.
No, no punish.
Yeah, he thought he'd get that last bit of V-gauge. It didn't come in.
There it is now, though, off the parry. Will he activate off of this red fireball? Yes, reflect. Take that fireball back to where you came. Ricochet's got the mirrors. Keeps him up.
Still alive, though.
Oh, he's coming in. Where's the air fireballs?
Oh, and that time he did the delayed crouch fierce. Yeah, Takedo's sitting on that V-gauge because he knows that Nemo cannot throw the metallic sphere out. He can just respond with his own V-trigger fireball. The durability of that would go through, would have closed it out. Nemo making a hard read though. That early crouch fierce anti-air. Sorry, got punished that previously with a late dive kick.
Wow, he got crushed from so far away. Safe jump. Wow, did he get a cross up?
Yes.
Takes back the corner and the stun. Heavy, heavy. Oh, goes to the Tatsu. Gets a punish. Gets another one. Keeps him in there. Ricochet. That would have been a meaty unblock. Oh, the gamble.
Put himself in the corner and he didn't need to do that.
He put himself at negative, thought that Takedo was going to press something, went for the YOLO EX headbutt, did not live to tell about it.
Big jump in and that pays off. It's going to hurt as well.
Fist lifts up, red fireball. Tatsu's out. I love how he takes back the corner control. This could be it!
Yeah. With damage to spare as well. And Nemo is eliminated from the tournament. Takedo advances. Then we're 5.
If we are able to pull up that replay, that would be great. Otherwise, the internets can send in their clips of what happened as he was sandwiched in between those two Aegis reflectors and just went
I
for...
don't know if we have a highlight that we can play of that. I'm not sure, but it would be really good if we could look at that again at some point. Maybe not immediately, but if we can cue that up, it would be really interesting to take a look at that. Maybe on the couch a bit later when we can analyze.
Oh, here we are.
Here we go.
Is this it?
No.
This is what could he have done? There was no punish there. He clipped him on the way and got the juggle on the way down.
Takes the corner back, gets the stun. It's like he immediately teleported from both sides to the other. Action replay. We didn't get to see that.
The one replay we requested for was not there.
It wasn't in there. It was a somewhat anticlimactic moment, I guess, so maybe it didn't make the highlight reel. But definitely interesting to see if someone can send that to me on Twitter. I would love to have a look at that myself.
The scientist.
We're going to continue moving on in loser's bracket, and it is Machobo up against Bonchan next. Another elimination match. Winner of this, of course, goes on to face Takedo in the next round of losers. Fudo awaiting. He's facing Fujimura in this final, right? Yes. Bonchan very, very comfortably in Capcom Cup.
He
has
is
a lot of points.
Number
one.
One still, despite Punk's recent performance in Japan. Okay.
Yes, only 200 points.
Really?
Yes. It's only a ranking. As amazing as the production looked.
What was he doing there?
Don't blame you. It's a lovely place.
You took him on a shopping spree, didn't you?
Well, there was a €7,000 prize pop bonus as well.
On top of that. Okay, so that was a very juicy tournament.
Absolutely. Esports, baby. Bonchan still sits atop the pile. Machabo still in the top 10 as well, so both of these guys will be appearing in Los Angeles in December. As we play once again in the Fields of Fate. If you build it, if you build V-Gauge, eventually will come.
I feel like there's some obscuring of the feet on this stage.
Yeah, there's a little bit, but it doesn't really affect. One of the issues is you can't tell exactly where the corner is in the right-hand side.
Ah, because it almost looks like an infinite stage.
Yeah, you have the rocky outcrop in the left, so you can kind of tell a little bit easier, but you have to pay a lot more attention on the right-hand corner. And you can still see things like Birdie's can and banana on the stage as well.
Camouflage can. Over under. Oh, gosh. Ah, nothing after that though.
We've got the stage remix as well. We love the music in this game. There's some really great tracks in Street Fighter. Oh,
I had the counter hit jab.
He didn't believe.
Slash, this guidance. Into the corner we go. Oh, the breath just jumped over.
He
did not forward. Yeah, did not want to deal with the plus frames of the breath.
Bonchan that. Oh, no Oki for you. But the back throw.
The wake up a back throw.
Yeah, Machiro just walked up and walked back a little bit, but it wasn't out of throw range. The delayed back throw got the job done there from Bonchan. Trying to dash it, but he blocks. Takes the string, nice conversion, but drops the Tenko and he's punished for it. A rare punish on a whiff Tenko. We haven't seen many of them this weekend. All this corner pressure.
Oh, no punish on the sweep.
Sticking that roundhouse out. He's ready with a cross cut. He's got one more guess.
Dash T. Oh, I thought it was stun. What a check there from Bonchan, and he fights his way out. Trading roundhouses now. Oh! Again,
Hardy,
no
one of the
punish.
few characters who doesn't actually get more stun from doing a back throw. And his stun output's pretty poor from this throw. It's only 120. Safe. Walks up, takes the frames, takes his advantage, steals a few. Gets the throw. He's got 2 wreckers left if he wants to use them. There's one.
Oh my
God! The cheeky man.
He hadn't gone for that the entirety of the tournament.
I haven't seen him go for that.
Ever?
Ever in a top 8, to be honest with you. It's normally immediately into the backdash if it doesn't hit. What a reset. Machabo just has to go, right, you got me there. Why are you put off by that? Yeah, that low forward actually has a significantly decent hitbox on it. Nice, the light, so he gets the Oki as well. Not the easiest of things to time. Cross up.
I think both these gentlemen have the best anti-airs in the game. Very consistent, able to get the cross cut, no matter what their character is.
We saw Bonchan block a huge amount of jump-ins against Sien, and it didn't matter in the end, unfortunately. That delay. Oh, wow.
Go almost all the way to the corner.
He can't afford to get touched again.
One tag, and the C is going to come out.
Yeah, we've seen Machabo confirm off just a raw stomp as well. He doesn't need the low forward. Bonchan's kind of stuck there. He definitely can't walk back. Oh! That was so smart. Burns the 2 bars. That was so smart. Bonchan was entirely focused on avoiding getting clipped by that low forward into the stomp, into the CA, the dash up, EX command grab. He was never going to react to that. Very clever stuff there from Chabot. Nice. That's the corner carry. The late throw. Lovely.
Oh, it's got the back to
it. It worked out for him.
200 stun, more than enough. And he's conserved a lot of the gauge to go into this final round.
Guidebooks, see?
I've been listening to you, actually. You are my guidebook.
I am your spirit guide in this realm. I used to love listening to you in Street Fighter. So much stuff.
I used to read.
It was great.
Then I became illiterate.
Took on the worries of the world. Put the community on your back. Definitely been enjoyable working with you this week. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Quality of the games has definitely helped. What a reaction from Bonchan.
And we got one hit off that Mujinkaku.
Lovely jab interruption, and she was ready.
He's been going for that a lot. The light has 2 hits to confirm. Goes into the CA.
She's only 925. That should kill. It doesn't!
Oh my god.
Even with the buff. We've been so off with these. The number of times I've seen people left on pixels, I'm just giving up.
Oh, and the ground pound.
Until I see KO, I'm not saying anything again. You and F-Word were on earlier, and there was at least 4 situations where it absolutely had to kill, and there was
the distortion on the monitor that we're using.
Absolutely. We've really enjoyed these sets. Such high quality matches, real back and forth stuff, and you can see the psychology and the strategy at play.
And Akali's hair, when he gets activated into the V-trigger, just sort of blends into the blue lightning up there. So a good camouflage.
Surely you want one that's completely contrasting to the background, so it's just really distracting.
Oh, air reset, another.
Oh, the command grab. Okay,
he's going to do another one. I tried.
Doesn't want to become a highlight reel.
You can't jump in on him. I think he has an auto DP button.
He's macro in his DPs.
He has gems. Ooh. Oh, and this.
Yeah, a bit too far away. I like going for the V-School there, though. It's a safe option.
Oh!
Wow!
Low heavy.
He actually must have pressed the button after whiffing that throw immediately. I don't know if he tried to jab or tech again after the whiff. But he definitely got blown up for it. Bonchan pulls into the lead. Nice interruption.
Pass him up. Oh, no.
Where are you
using
going?
the
He
medium
wasn't
kick.
able to confirm the medium kick. You can actually confirm the medium kick target combo in here. It's about the same timing as Ken's target combos. And again, he's ready with a DP.
Ah, nice. It's a good anti-air option. Chases down the back dash.
No counter here.
No. Use the frames as managed. Raw activation.
Burns a wrecker and it whiffs entirely. Very risky.
He's just so ready to check the forward advanced from his opponents. Should be able to chip out for CA if it even needs to come down to that. Oh my god!
And that's the thing. It's more... It's not a raw reaction to dashes in this game because the input latency, speed of your button, human reaction time, actually identifying that the animation you're seeing is a dash rather than anything else. It all adds up. Normally you'll see people counter hit buttons, right, when they check a dash. It's not a true, I haven't checked your dash, I'm just beating you to the punch, literally. But really you can only do that when you feel like a dash is coming, right? When you're not looking for it, but you're aware of the danger of the dash. And Mashaboy's been really good at mixing that stuff up. He was backdashing a couple of times, thought he'd get away with a dash. Didn't work out, but then he just went for it again. The backdash on the command grab.
Punish.
It's going to cost him, and he's in the corner.
Make him
Stands
pay.
him up, but he's not able to get that conversion. Difficult one off the medium punch. He gets the counter hit link anyway instead. And there's the stun. The CA. There we go. Money
You gonna
on
make
if
a
this is
call?
gonna
Are you gonna
kill.
make a call on
I
this?
think he is. There we go. Even with the scaling.
Up 2-1. Bonchan with the advantage. They seem to really have taken to the stage. They're going for the rematch.
Very comfortable here in the long grass. Nice anti-air. It was a good range. Good range to use that crouch space.
Slash has this guidance.
Nice strings, but patient defense from Bonchan. No punish.
He
and
finally
that
made
time-
him miss.
Yeah, it was the right angle. It was very difficult for him to DP that from crouching and get it to turn around. There's always an angle that you can jump in and your DP will not cross cut. It's about whether you can find that perfect angle with your walk speed.
Oh. Good trade for Bonchan in his favor. And enough to take it out. So dangerous to press buttons against the Orochi.
Round 2.
Yeah, he committed to it. Obviously, the Orochi's safe on block. Optimal trade combo from Bonchan to push himself into set point here and loses Machabo. Looking at elimination. Lovely whiff punish on the roundhouse.
It's just been almost 100% on his conversions.
Goes for it again. Time off the crouch fierce.
Ooh! Double dash into the throw.
Picks him up. And again.
Stun! No, close to
yet.
it! Oh,
Yes,
that
he
should
could
be
smell
it!
it coming. Great bait from Machabo. That's one set point saved.
The first of the anti-airs. Another one on the ground. Alright, doesn't press the button, doesn't want to get traded again. He's been so good in the corner when he's got Bonchan in there. Let's see if he can do his damage again.
Yeah, well, when Nakali's completely in
Air reset,
control of the
nothing.
range and spacing on his buttons, he becomes really dangerous.
Oh, it becomes a bully now. Look at him.
Yeah. Sweep activation, you knew it was coming eventually.
Good Enken.
Oh, he went
hops
straight down, he
out.
was gonna grab that
Good
time.
duck there from Machabo. Oh, the punish.
And Machabo, a bad Tenko from Bonchan. And Machabo has been consistently punishing those Tenkos on block and whiff. So more credit to him. And he saves another set point. So we're going to our final match here in this 3 out of 5 set. Of course, all games 3 out of 5 in this top 8. CPT rules. Some more great matches for you at home and us here in the building. In the Arctic tundra.
Is this Arctic?
It's pretty cold, man. I went in here, not the stage.
Oh, okay.
Our stage, not the game stage. Dashing up, no whiff punish, it's very close.
No punish?
That was the charge version. Oh, anti-air that time, he let him get away with it. Didn't want to challenge, risk.
Oh, threw him right out of the ground pound.
Nice buffer. Cancel out of it. Machabo is going to be abusing these medium buttons. So good in V-trigger. No! He punishes the whiff fierce.
Medium on the knees. He's
An
just hitting all of it.
Look at the great line. He gets air reset, which is very smart in that situation.
Good back dash.
Yeah, he has to take that throw. Now he's trapped in the corner.
Oh
my word. And he doesn't even need to use the CA.
That's huge. He's going to go into the final round with full gauge on stock along with Machabo's Nakali.
Machabo had jumped back there in the corner. That would have been curtains for Bonchan.
Oh, what
my
a hard
word.
read in the most critical of rounds.
Bonchan with the set point and a huge lead. Is he going to spend it for the stun opportunity? He backs off. That stun's still there.
Oh.
He's keeping him blocking, but Machabo fights his way out of the corner. Wow, Wow, press the button after that.
Oh, pops in there. That's good. What is the corner pressure? This is the first command
What's
grab.
going to happen now? In the same exact situation, and that is it. Machobo command grabbed him the game before, and Bonchan let it rip then. He did it a second time. He will not be put off.
Everyone wants to be Phenom.
Phenom.
That highlight reel, I think, really was like, Phenom went for 4 of them. I'm going to go for 5. I'm going to go for 6.
Daigo's not here.
He was here.
He's not here today.
He's somewhere in the crowd, I'm sure, playing casuals. With the casuals.
Absolutely. He's in the corner playing Shadowverse, I'm sure.
Bonchan sticking on his opponent will be coming up to join him. It is Tokido. Okay, they're going to do rock, paper, scissors, as you see. For which side? It seems like Bonchan wants to keep his side. He has a preference.
He's comfortable. He's warmed that seat up. And that's very important for him.
Oh, yeah. You never want to sit in another person's warmth of the body heat. As you wallow in it.
Wallow. Beautiful word, that is.
Bum, bum. Good friends that have gone up against one another.
Oh, so we're doing loser semis first. Okay.
Isn't this the regular order?
Winners final, losers semis, losers final, grand final. Here we go. Anyway, Tokido, Bonchan.
Oh, headphones come on.
Bonchan is warmed up. Tokido is definitely focused. You know, he's been doing his mindfulness exercises.
You know, I want to say something. Despite having to worry about the natural disasters and the calamities that they are facing back home, they're still able to come on and perform. That is amazing. It's 2, non-Japanese players got knocked out rather early. 3 if you include the tiebreaker with Tramp Styles. But, I'm sure there's a lot on their mind. Is my apartment flooded with water? Is my family, is my loved ones okay in the regions that have been hit the hardest by the typhoon? And despite all that, they're able to play.
A lot of these guys have, immediate family.
Yeah.
Wives, partners, children.
But they're so dominating.
Back home.
Could you imagine playing under the same circumstances? I certainly couldn't. So a lot of...
I'm always impressed in general by the mental strength of people that are able to play this game consistently at a high level. This game really tests you, and anything that's distracting you from completely focusing on your job at hand must be, massively detrimental. So the ability to perform under these conditions at all times, but especially now, very, very impressive.
I mean, they say it's one of the biggest typhoons that Japan has ever faced, but despite that, what is that trade?
Yeah, he tried to go for a crush counter crouch fierce on the start up of that forward fierce. So he's got the juggle afterwards as well. No, just too late with that EX.
Oh, lands on the fireball. Still chases down.
That is
ridiculous. That you can activate the fireball. You can activate the trigger without the fireball touching.
Welcome to the last 3 years of Street Fighter 5.
There are some games that you can't do that. You can't cancel it. Or some characters, rather.
No one else can do.
Right? The Ken player.
He can do so much that other shows just can't.
I take your word for it, yes.
I promise you.
Well, in the lore, that's why he's the master. He didn't teach Ryu and Ken that technique.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that the game balance is built around the
the lore,
the canon rather than the.
This stage is the canon. This is where they fought.
Sagat is not here though.
He's tending to the grass behind. Switches sides. What is the setup? Frame kill into the meaty throw. Oh.
Yeah, you had to respect that. He was completely pinned in. If he'd have moved forward and blocked, that would have been plus.
Minus 9.
Yeah, exactly. Blocking V-trigger fireball on your feet is... You may as well just go for a cup of tea and come back. And then
would have been in block set until Street Fighter 6 came out. Chucking the plasma. What?
Oh, what?
Did he pull the screen with that standing jab?
Not sure what happened there.
That was odd. It couldn't have been... you mentioned that the stage is very difficult to gauge on this infinitely looking grassy stage. Not sure what happened there, but Bonchan did run into a fireball errantly and lost the match.
Bonchan did really well at Celtic Throwdown, beating NL in this matchup.
Okay. Oh,
after
that's right.
losing the first,
That's right.
After losing the first match with Sagat in Grand Finals, he switched to Karin and beat him 3 straight, and it was really, really comprehensive. So I think Bonchan has a really good grasp on how to play this matchup.
Yeah. But again, 2 very different players in NL.
That's a great buffer.
And Takedo.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And that's absolutely just to beat the activation of the standing roundhouse. The forward fierce will always go over that, even though it looks like it's got a mid
sweep activation and the jab. What is happening in that purple vortex?
There's a lot of damage going on in that purple explosion.
Top tier is happening.
Round 2.
Great stuff from Takedo, showing really good matchup knowledge.
Ooh,
double dash, chasing him down.
In the opening.
Just walks back and takes the throw instead. No attempt at a cross cut or an anti-air. Wow! Just clipped him with that. Looked like it was perfectly spaced.
Oh, gets back thrown. This is where Bonchan can really shine.
Spaced.
Ah, the Tenko miss, but no punish there from Takedo.
Yeah, we said how few of those whiff Tenkos have been punished this weekend. But it doesn't matter. Takedo takes him back to the corner, backdashes and presses a button. Takedo was not ready. Not even counting here, he was just hit clean.
Ooh, ran into the roundhouse. Ooh. There's the activation. Takes the block. There we go. Very nice anti-air from
Bonchan just backdashing just to buffer and react.
Oh,
he could have linked, but he gets the V reversal.
What? No conversion! Oh. On the Magic Pixel is Takedo. But he has CA on deck. What is the double dash?
Word. And these guys are just throwing stuff. There's a lot of curveballs being thrown right now because there's so much sort of second guessing and mind games and misdirection going on. They're doing stuff that doesn't necessarily make sense in a vacuum, but...
Oh, he got him on the landing frames. And look at all that damage. They're close to stun now. As the plasma is way out.
Nice
what a punish.
Yeah.
With the jab showed you. Didn't recognize that the distance was close enough to punish.
You generally rely on
that's going to hurt.
medium kick, but the jab is guaranteed at all ranges.
Activation? Wow, did he do that to go underneath?
I don't know, because that was risky, man. That looked like he almost was able to punish the recovery.
Oh my gosh. Fear the demon, now gone.
Just a quick rise.
He gambled that, and he had a huge life lead.
Bonchan's been gambling those reversals all weekend.
He should go to Marina Bay Sands right now, if he's had that good of a luck.
Well, if he wins this, he'll have a lot of chips to put down on the table.
First win for player 1.
Playing some Baccarat, that's what they play. Over here.
Round 1. Fight.
Mr. Bomb. I'm expecting no Mr. Bonchan.
Oh, 2-piece.
Oh, just eats a raw jump in.
Wow, is that a jab uppercut?
Yeah, it's light DP for the throw. Yo, raw sweep. Bonchan's giving him...
Wow, perfectly spaced. What is that?
That's a great punish, and he's got the corner as well. Great awareness there from Takedo.
Oh,
He's ready.
he threw a fireball.
He wanted a DP.
I think that was a DP.
Rare executional error for Takedo.
I don't think I've seen that in a long while.
No.
Round 2.
Perhaps the nerves are getting to him.
Hands might be getting cold.
Takedo has won this tournament before.
Takedo not biting on that throw. There you go. So he went for the standing medium kick punish, but too far away.
Plus after that. Oh, but now he's cornered. Stay in there. So
I like Bonchan using the bar, and he catches the recovery of the Tatsu.
Oh, just representing with that stunning light. Yeah, should be it.
Bonchan with a dominating third game to go 2-1 up.
And I've seen him play his Sagat against Takedo,
Yeah, so
but it looks like he's
playing
comfortable now.
A lot of the time he was playing Sagat in this matchup because he obviously studied really hard and he felt comfortable playing it. But as I said, we saw him break the Sagat out against NL at Celtic Throwdown. And he made such quick work of him with Karine after struggling to win 3-2 in winners finals and lose
Try to
the
do it with
first
the
one in
people.
grand finals.
He's a man of the people. He knows that people want to see the Sakai, but when it comes down to the highest levels, you're going to pick.
Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now at the end of the season, right? So there's a lot on the line. Pride and money at stake.
Jab check.
Yeah, he's not risking going for the low forward after that.
Ah, a little too far away. We've
range,
seen a lot
yeah.
of that miss against Akumi. He's been so lucky with his own hurt box.
Still got the life lead, so that's okay. And he'll take that trade as well.
Yeah, get off me.
Gets him out of the situation, but Takedo straight back in again, and he will not be deterred. Low forward CA will take it.
Another throw. Get off me. What?
I like that fireball.
Oh, with overhead. God, he's just going in.
Now, this is a bad situation for Takedo because
the punish. I think him being in the corner didn't allow much of the pushback, and he was able to punish with the low light punch on the blocked sweep.
Definitely gave that up.
Ooh, I like
Nice,
it.
That was very late. I like him utilizing all the invincibility frames on the X-Percent hard. Another one.
The
bust
response.
out.
This is going to hurt.
Everything is going Bonchan's way at the moment.
Whoop.
Wow, the whiff throw.
Ooh, nothing. That's a punish. Good in can, nothing. Another one. This one hits the mark.
Great jab interrupt from Takedo. He's going to get the hard knockdown. What's it going to be? He's got to be wary of the DP.
Good break. What? Is he just coming in? He's still plus? It's
another
one!
I told you had to be wary.
That's an Oil King move right there.
Got a DP, use it, I guess.
No rhyme nor reason. But he's now on match point. About to
Everything's
eliminate.
going his way, though. He's got to reach a point where
The statistics catch up to him?
yeah, Lady Luck will come and collect her due, surely, at some point. Right now, he knows
What
exactly
a
when
whip punish.
Takedo needs to press the advantage. Backdashes, gets air reset.
Ooh! Still his turn.
There's a lot of chip, a lot of grey life.
Wow!
Yo,
Amazing whip punishes.
It's a sick buffer.
Okay, this is where Bonchan needs to shine.
Gets out
He eats
almost
EX Fireball though.
immediately. And Takedo levels it up, and once again we're going to a fifth game. These are some real tense sets. High level stuff here.
Well, you've got to think these two players have played thousands of games against one another over the course of Street Fighter V. And so you're going to see a lot of high-level techniques that only come out through the course of repeated matches.
Nice counter hit conversion off that standing medium punch.
Oh! And
Jump back, maintains the
auto cheat.
Corner positioning as well.
Yeah, well, the jump back, although you do get it, you are, jumping back, so you do need to close the distance again. But that's still good for him. Oh! He's been so ready, hasn't he, with that medium kick into the Tatsu. Wow, that was super early.
He was on point for that.
He was on the way up and he still got hit. What are these godlike whip punishes the deeper we get into the night? Forward chop finally hits its mark. This is gonna hurt, if not bring him super close to stun. Didn't even need it to go up one.
Set point now for Takedo, looking to close it out.
Round 2.
And again, you can see how Takedo has a really good read on Bonchan's rhythms.
Oh, but just like that, Bonchan answering with the air. The whiff punishes.
Yeah, that time he's buffering with the Shaku. It's pretty much safe at that range. It's -6. Pretty well spaced. Keeping those ankles covered up.
Love these no cancellations
Victorian
from
era. Oh, the double jab.
Oh, that should be
Confirm it. It's done. She's dead. And Bonchan goes out of the tournament.
What an incredible match.
Well-deserved round of applause for these two. What a performance of Street Fighter that was. Doesn't matter what version of the game you love, you have to appreciate a display like that. That was a great head-to-head versus battle. That's what I love about this game. You know, two people sitting side by side, pitting their wits against them, operating at the highest level of play and displaying it for us here today. And we've got so many more games to go. As you see some of the highlights from
Good
this
uppercut.
set.
Look at that punish on the runaway Tatsu. Not many people can do that. Ah, that was the jab check, and I wonder if that being in the corner really cost him that.
Yeah, all he needed was the top one touch, so that's all he took. Bonchan, of course, got a couple of wins.
What was that? That is... Oh, the synchronized drinking. That should be an Olympic sport. Oh, from another angle.
We're ready.
That should
Tokyo
be the Olympics.
2020.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's safe.
They tried
Pretty
the
much
nose
safe
pins.
buffer. Bonchan has to grit his teeth and accept defeat in such a tight set. We have got a lot more games left. It's been incredible so far. It's been incredible so far. We're going to be going into winners final next, I believe, but we are going to take a very short pause for the cause, and we'll be back with more action here from Singapore as we close out C Major 2019 Asia Regional Finals.
Can't start the show without the star.
Bracket. Final game in grand finals. That is it. Last game, last set. Is this for the killer? Remember the name well.
Gachiko's gonna be your Capcom Cup champion.
It's gonna be great. Clean. That was clean, guys. That was really clean.
My sweet child of mine, your 2019 Street Fighter 5 champion.
There's the critical art again. He's so quick with it.
Let's turn up the heat.
This is the path of my destiny.
Come on!
of the turbulent wind. We are brave. Rashid wins. Remember the name well.
Flesh.
Welcome back. It's time to bring it home to a conclusion. Myself, Logan, Sama, your boy.
Sad to go, mate.
Once again,
don't want to see it end.
Bringing it in here on a CPT Premier stage. This time for the first time here in Singapore. What a pleasure it is to be in this beautiful country, this beautiful place, and enjoying some incredible Street Fighter 5 action. Three names remain. We have Fudo and Fujimura in winners final. That's coming up next, and Tokido waiting in losers on a real tear.
Fudo looking to do the double here this weekend, isn't it? I think that's happened before, right? Has anyone ever done that? They won the Premier the day before, then won the regional final the following day.
Sure.
I'm trying to remember if someone did
Not
that
off the top
before.
of my head.
It's definitely going to be...
I'm sure someone will tell me on Twitter immediately.
Going on this to achieve that, but he's up against a very informed and a very clutch Fujimura, who's just been...
He was the only person in this 8 that had to fight for his place.
Right.
As well.
He sure has left it. I mean, before this weekend, he hadn't won a single CPC event, I don't think. He was Mr. Second Place at many.
This season anyway, no.
Yeah, exactly. Not this season. Of course, loads of seasons before, tons of championships and a former Evo champ. So, but man, what a time to peak! And he's going to go with Birdie. Of course, we see these guys go back and forth with this one. V-Trigger 2, Birdie, I imagine, versus V-Trigger 2 Ibuki. I actually think for V-Trigger 2 Ibuki, should go with V-Trigger 1 with Birdie. But these two know their stuff. They play a ton. Here in this winners final.
Yeah, V-Trigger 2 generally used for the more ground-based games.
V-Trigger 2 with Birdie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but because of Ibuki's V-Trigger 2, it makes it hard to spam out those buttons that you can just swing around. Oh wow, look at that. He dashed behind the medium punch. Right? Yeah, she gets a whiff punish on loads of his normals. And Fujimura very good at picking him out. 7 frame start, and again the whiff punish, that's 2 now! Oh my, Fujimura! Who cares about V-Triggers? Who needs them? This is not going to be a dead Birdie yet though. Needs to get around one more time. I have to count hit. He gets the kill anyway.
And that was a dominant first round from Fujimura. Corner to corner.
2 massive whiff punishes. Is he actually whiff punishing on reaction with the stand fierce? I mean, oh no, he goes to the air. Just when you thought he was concentrating on the ground. Okay, Fudo's not interested in letting him have another round. He walks right into a medium punch though. What a rapid start from Fujimura. Oh, they didn't breathe. He just needs to slow this down. My goodness, no neutral jumps allowed.
Again.
Oh, this is domination.
Fujimura is not taking any chances while I say that, and he rolls out the slide.
Oh, look, he just wakes up and jumps forward, Logan. He's on side. Can stick out those buttons now while that V-Trigger isn't there.
Well, in this form, I wouldn't be surprised if he would whiff punish with like EX Rider or something.
Seriously? Fierce punch, whiff punish? I mean, how slow that button is. Kunai, he's almost got the V-Trigger. Changes the matchup completely. Here it is. He's going to activate on block. Respect it. Good empty jump block.
Oh, he got the hit.
Another Kunai. One more Kunai remaining. Guess what? Another jump in. And it's no head block. No! He gets the trick on. What? No critical lock. Oh, get the me. No. I would have definitely critical eye there for the setup. Overhead. How can he bring this back? Another V-Trigger. On block. No! What a bet. If he'd have done it straight away, it would have connected. Scared of the EX Kazagiri, understandable weight. And a really, really solid first game there.
Do you know what? I haven't seen Fujimura do that all weekend. Has he done it on stream since you've seen it?
I only saw some. Yeah, I think he did it once. Yeah, got blocked actually as well. Or it might have been Shen. It might have been Shen. One of them did it. He's just getting in, Logan.
He's making this look like it's for Ibuki on the ground.
Yeah, he's really just smothering
There we go.
Not been able to slow down. Look at it, he just wakes up with something every time. I know it's not necessarily a wow, point blank. Of course, he can make that safe with the chain.
Walks underneath, nice punish. He brings him back in.
Wow.
Fujimura having nothing to do with that mix-up.
Got that V-Trigger as well. He's going to activate it with the Kunai release. Good block on this overhead and the punish as well.
Punish on the landing.
Bang, bang. Still alive. Gets a nice meaty here. And he goes for it. He thought he had the fear of the EX Kazagiri, but he didn't. First round on the board for Fudo.
We're fighting back.
Finally an anti-air. Easier said than done against Ibuki. She's got this. How many times has he woken up with his forward?
That forward roundhouse is getting Loads of crush counters for him today as well.
He knows where to put it. So he's got these beautiful strings and stuff.
Lovely. Swinging out that medium punch.
Okay, the ground game looking a lot more like how it should look. But then when it gets difficult, you've always got this guy, Azubuki. Sweeps on that check. Good block. And just lets pop again. He's not really letting Fudo get anything going. He's being very aggressive with his choices.
Has to be wary as well of the bullhorn now. Can't just lazily use that free skill.
Nice punish. That was way too close. -6 on that. Gets caught again.
He's going to take a horrible mix-up. He blocks it.
Great blocking.
Blocks both of them.
Oh, the button is too good.
That throw recovery makes you have to guess immediately.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to visually react, right? Well, that worked out. Press the button on land. Fujimura is so good at mixing up his approaches.
Great jump back there to push down the banana, just chills.
This again, nice with punish. Oh, not quite, didn't finish the combo. Is that towards round? That's again, very rarely whiffs it. Knows where to put it. Oh, he thought it was another normal. It wasn't, but he didn't hit anyway. No juggle. Just a button off for the stand high kick though.
He's still got a nice chunk of damage. He'll take that happily.
Yeah, nice reversal. Just get off me. It's one reason why V-Trigger 2 is not a bad shout in this game. Oh, bad. Look at this. Just approach him when he wants. Fudo cannot predict. And it's not a kunai release. Now it is a kunai release. Oh, he's getting mixed up. He jumped over him with nothing.
And it's shades of the approach that Takedo took earlier in the season where you take to the air and Birdie, yeah, he's got a really reliable anti-air button if your jump arc is just going to stay the same.
Every time.
But if you can change that up, very difficult for him to deal with it.
And if you've got one of the best EX moves in the game as well, that jumping against kunai.
You can jump normal kunai in a certain range.
Yeah, so at least it takes a bit of space in. And he is punishing everything. Fudo's really struggling to get going here. Just this really, like.
And I want to say he's done it honestly as well, because it's not like he's been robbing him with crazy V-trigger shenanigans and mix-ups. Fudo's done really well on defense, as he has done all weekend.
Yeah.
Not really been opened up by that V-trigger. Another Fuma Shuriken goes back and forth.
Yeah, he'll get another one in this round, probably get 3 at this rate.
That's a great whiff punish.
Yeah, he tried to whiff punish with that stand fierce. I see now that Fujimura is actually whiff punishing with stand fierce, which is super impressive. It wasn't the normal he was expecting. He wakes up with a jump forward this time. Finally closing out the round. He's being so disrespectful on wake up. Just not believing anything that Fudo's going to try. Waking up with towards roundhouse, waking up with a jump forward. Goes for the cross counter there, doesn't get it. Oh my goodness. Shades of Oil King there.
I mean, they've all been doing it all weekend. Bonchan was letting them rip as well.
The fact that he put himself in minus to do it is what reminds me of that fella. Nice corner carry and juggle here. Missed the second part though. Goes in.
Half the second part?
No, you can get that. You can get that bar without bar. Not close enough. Oh man, release! So perfect! And as you said, Logan, he's landing so many cross counters with that towards heavy kick. And very quickly opens himself up a match
that is definitely an answer against Birdie. You know, he controls the neutral so well with medium buttons, but if you've got a forward-moving, heavy button, especially one that crush counters, very useful. I like cashing out early doors on that CA.
Especially when you've got a setup like this. No critical R2.
EX Bar's not really doing him any favours in this matchup, particularly. I mean, he can use the armoured ball.
Oh, that's going to be an activation. No, it isn't.
Use the armoured ball as an answer against Jump Kunai, but
He's trying to walk back. Left right mix up we have here. Goes behind. Stun incoming.
You have to guess.
You can't kill here. You can't kill. A lot of scale. Going to do a reset to the corner. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
How did he shimmy in the corner? Somehow, just that little light kick to create a bit of space between him and Fudo. An absolute annihilation of Fudo's birdie.
In the corner and shimmied with his back to the wall. That's mad.
Too sick. Too sick. It's that tiny little light kick for the pushback, man.
And still, 3 years later, Fujimura still showing us new things with the character.
That was a very dominant performance. But it was also a very there was a lot of quality there, but there's a lot of Rago I don't care there as well, you know? Just in his face. See the rock paper scissors there between Tokido and Fudo. Tokido wins it.
Up you get, mate. Out of my chair.
Let's see if you can guess like that on wake up though, mate.
Ah, bye.
Man, Fujimura.
So Takedo play with one side, right?
Takedo won the play on one side. That's the one he likes to go for. So losers final now.
That's right.
Still 3 remaining. Sitting in grand final winner's side. I'm not sure if Fujimura has ever been beaten from winner's side of a grand final. Worth looking
Pretty
into
sure
that.
he has been.
Yeah, he got reset by someone? Usually it's him doing the resetting. Stunfest, CEO, he comes back and resets the opponent. Usually, I can't recall him getting reset. Someone on Twitter, let me know. Maybe he has. But I feel like this guy's a nightmare when he's on winner's side. But look how he just played that match. Imagine how he plays with an extra set in his favor.